Okay, it looks like, yeah, we're alive.
Get my prescription ready.
Yeah, is everybody ready to roll?
You on the internet? Prescription ready.
Yeah, is everybody
Ooh.
turn
Get
off
some feedback.
who's playing it?
I've muted, so it's.
I didn't even open it yet.
I don't even have your Twitch name, Jenna.
It's just Jenna Mosey.
It's just Jenna Mosey.
So good.
Here, maybe it was me. Maybe because I had
a
million tabs.
I said I muted, and then I unmuted, so like it might have actually been me, but I solved the problem.
Okay.
Well, you've got the Roll20 log and. Oh.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, this is sick! I love it.
I pulled up the stream, and the first thing I hear is the "Turn it off" from Jenna. No, get those lights off.
Get those lights off.
Great. So I actually had to make a second Roll20 account so that I could show like what we're seeing without it being my view.
Because she sees the spoilers, so.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
But okay, is everybody ready to get started then?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm ready.
Wait.
What?
Who is Six Flags Magic Mountain?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
That's a viewer in the chat.
Oh, I'm sure it's just I don't know, randos. Is there a way to make it private at all, or like are we just gonna do like a hoping that we don't get a Twitch following? Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a hope nobody sees it.
I hope we do get a Twitch following. Actually,
There's a good chance we might.
If we do,
we're very fun.
If we do get a following and like get subs or something like that, I'm gonna use the money to buy everybody custom dice for their characters.
Okay, so that person just left.
Probably because we're like, who the hell is this?
Because we were specifically talking about them. I don't know.
Sorry, I thought it was like I thought it was you, Matt. So I was like, good username. But now I just shamed one guy on the internet for ever watching us.
Oops. Anyway.
Who is this guy? Fuck you.
Is everybody ready then to get started with today's
yeah, I think so.
Session?
I mean, am I frozen? I look frozen on Twitch, but I'm not frozen on Discord. So.
I think it might just be.
You are frozen on Discord, actually.
Yeah, you are.
Cool. Love my life. Oh well, we'll figure it out later.
The little love my life with the face that he currently has frozen is kind of like yeah, that's good. Okay, are we actually ready then?
I feel good. I'm ready to die. Let's go, gang.
Okay, yeah. So welcome back, Heroes of Hyrule. What? What, Ben?
Lydian who's in the way, so I feel very safe.
Okay. Welcome back, Heroes of Hyrule. We kicked off with our first session last week. That is now just lost media forever, because we did not record that. But you all arrived at the Great Plateau. Maybe we could do some like introductions, just because this is our first like recording of our gameplay. I am Jenna. I am the GM and creator of this Breath of the Wild inspired adventure. Maybe we could go down the line. Introduce yourself and your character.
John, that's you because you're the first one.
What? Am I?
Why? I have it.
Because you're first in the layout.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not looking at the layout.
Oh, sorry.
Professional production right here. I am John. My character is Aquila Ferros. I am a level 2 artificer.
Sarah?
My name is Sarah, and my character is Inari Noreles, and she's a level 2 paladin.
Matt?
I'm Matt. I play Lydian. He's a level 1 bard because somebody forgot to bump him to level 2 yesterday. but I'm changing that right now. Ben, why don't you go ahead?
I'm Ben. I'm playing Orhanon, who's a level 2 warlock.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for being here. And so, last time you each had your own little vignette to get like a little background before you set off and arrived at the Great Plateau. You were greeted by a strange series of events on the steps of the Temple of Time, and eventually kind of formed a little group as a mysterious old man claiming to be protector of the plateau approached you all and told you to leave, but then decided instead maybe to have you for dinner. And you all went to his cabin and shared a meal, and then he went to bed. He decided, though, that you guys could stay on the plateau so long as you abide by 2 rules. 1, kill all the bokoblins you see because it's a problem now. And 2, stay away from a mysterious door if you come across it. And you all woke up the next day, went to what is the ruins of the Eastern Abbey, and just as right before we ended the session, a certain Rito Bard was caught by a guardian that's decayed. And so we're going to be kicking off with the... Let me move you guys over there. Oh man, everything's really slow for me. Just give me a sec. Move you guys over to the... back to the Eastern Abbey. Did that... Yes.
I think, yeah, I see it.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I can see.
Cool. And... Wow, my computer. This is a lot.
Might need a stream machine and a
Yeah,
run the game machine.
maybe. So let me get Fredboat booted up as you all roll initiative, please. I don't think we did last time.
Nah, I don't think we did either.
Don't sound so certain.
Oh, this is... I didn't see that the Guardian rolled a 19.
Really quick, what roll do I make for my hit point, like gaining HP? Is it just 1 hit dice?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
This is a very important roll, Matt.
Cool.
Please, oh, great.
Do I get the...
Thank God. Wait, I rolled... Oh, no. Jenna, what's the dex mod of this guardian?
Oh. Hang on, 1 sec. +2?
Oh, it's going first.
Oh, re-roll that hit dice.
Why?
We re-roll nat 1s for hit dice here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for leveling up. Yeah, there you go.
So that's 7 extra. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm still at 6 HP. I just have... no, I would be at...
You had a long rest.
Oh, we had a long rest? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm playing this game.
Okay. Wow, this is hard to juggle. And it makes it worse because every time I try and like move some of the windows in Roll20, it
Oh my God, Jenna.
sticks. What?
Because Fredboat joined the chat, the layout.
You can hide non-video participants.
Oh, you're right.
How do I do that?
Put it back. If you right click on Fredboat.
Okay, perfect.
There's like
Thank you.
Yeah. I just wanted to...
Professional live streamers, guys, come on.
Hey, this is the first time. We're
Send
doing
us
our
your
best.
subs.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just gonna take a picture of what I see on my screen because it looks... Hold on.
Oh gosh. Okay. So, Sorry about that. I think I'm good to go now. So the Guardian, on its first turn here, is going to take a aim action at you, Lydian.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's the end of its turn.
Okay. A little bit scary.
Sorry, that is you?
Okay.
Or no, wait, no, it's not. Why is it
Oh yeah, it should be
descending? There we go. Aquila, that is you. Inari, you're up next.
Oh boy. Alright, well, if it's not gonna shoot at you, then I'm not gonna push you out of the way because you're on your own turn. So I am going to see the laser that is emanating now over the wall and point it at the chest of my friend. Shout, Guardian, get down, get to cover, and immediately look around our vicinity, this side of the wall, make sure there's no other Guardian corpses that I think could come act.
Make a perception check.
Alright, perception.
This will be a free thing. There's none. You know what like the really decayed guardians look like. Anything by you guys is just that, and it would not be it just seems like it's the one guardian that has the laser pointed now that is active.
Gotcha.
So what would you like to do?
It's a good question. And I'm gonna guess from my experience with Guardians that I know that we cannot handle this thing. I'm gonna basically just run for cover against the wall and see if start looking for ways to either squeeze through the wall if there's holes in it, or ways around the wall without getting into the line of sight of the.
Okay. I mean, I'd say, yeah. Well, that's a fine spot too. Are you taking any actions here, or holding your turn?
I don't think so. I'll probably just go around towards the back, just sort of wait there next turn and see if I can move around the side.
Okay. If that's everything, then Inari, that's you. Lorhan, you're on deck.
awesome. So, quick question. Would I be able to discern how tall the wall is?
I mean, yeah. You're 8 feet tall. The wall's not as tall as you. You can literally see over it just like a little bit.
Nice.
So between 7 and 8 feet.
So, if I wanted to climb the wall, I wanted to climb the wall to shimmy over to the other side. I might try doing that. Let me see. So my movement speed's 30. 1, 2, 3. And it's like half my speed to get over. So how would you
I'd say
block that yourself?
I would say give me just you can do this. Just give me an athletics check to kind of see how well you do it.
I'm gonna be so graceful, guys.
And
actually, wait. Yeah, I will be.
Yeah, you're so able to do this. I'd say you can have another square once you kind of get to the other side of movement, because you hop over it so gracefully.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit her right here.
Perfect.
Yeah, and that's my action. So
yeah, so that'll be Lorhannon.
I'm going to, similarly to Aquila, I'm gonna yell, "Get down!" and then I'll take the dodge action just in case.
Yeah, sure. Any movement?
I'll probably just move back just a little bit.
Okay. That will be Lydian then.
So, yeah, seeing
I didn't roll so low.
Seeing the red beacon on my chest, and hearing, get down, I'm just gonna climb back down to where I hopped up at first. And then hunker myself against the wall. Dodge action if I need to take an action.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get down there. Are you gonna do anything else?
No, I think Lydian just wants to see what this does because he was very scared to have a red target on his chest for the first time ever.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. So as you duck down out of the way of the laser, it disappears off of you because it can't see you anymore, and nothing happens on the Guardian's turn because it can't see anybody. Keela, that's you.
Want to hop the wall now? I feel like I don't want to be the first guy out of the trench. So I am going to shimmy around the back and see if there's a way. Like, is this sheer cliff or is it just?
No, it's just wall.
More?
It's just wall.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay. Then I'll walk back to my position at the wall.
Mhm.
I will take the dodge action.
Mhm.
And I will see if I can shimmy over the wall.
Okay. Yeah, just make an athletics check for me to see how well you do.
Got it. Ooh, -1. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. So are you trying to land on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you are able to get over the wall, but when you land on the other side, you're going to be prone.
That's fine. I will stay prone.
Yeah.
And that's it. Done.
Okay. Yep. So, actually, as you go over the wall, you see that the laser catches you, like the aiming laser, harmless red laser catches you, as you become visible to the Guardian. But as you fall down, it doesn't. It loses sight of you. And then that's going to be Inari.
Interesting. Okay. So, like, Anari's just, like, gonna look at Aquila. And then she can sort of see the shrine, like, in front of her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. She's kind of curious. So she's gonna turn to Aquila. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna see if this thing can reach this thing. And she's just, like, pointing in a circle at the shrine. So she's gonna, like, tentatively take some movement. So probably like 1, 2, 3. And she's gonna kind of just inspect it. I don't like. She's not gonna be able to figure anything out, but like, cause like she's not familiar with this sort of stuff. But she's just gonna kind of like look at it because there's like, I'm assuming there's nothing pointed at her right now.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, she might just investigate it a little bit, but otherwise, like, she doesn't really have an incentive to.
What are you trying
to
to investigate with the shrine?
I guess she's probably like gonna look to see like the little stand. I can't say that. She's gonna like kind of look for something to see if she can like open the door. Obviously, she won't, but like, you know, she's gonna try to investigate a little bit.
Yeah, just make an investigation check then for free there.
Yeah. So let's see. My character is very smart and very intelligent. So
I mean, this is a shrine. There's one exactly like this located right outside of Gerudo Town that you've seen time and time again. It looks exactly like it. That's it. It just looks like that.
Nice.
Nothing interesting or fancy about it. Besides the fact that it's like an ancient structure. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah. She's taken her out. I think that's it for her. She's just gonna kind of park herself right here, especially since she doesn't have to worry about getting hit with anything. So.
Okay, that's gonna be Lord Hannon then. What would you like to do?
I have no interest of staying around to face the laser robot. So I'm going to, shout to the group What are you all doing? We need to get out of here.
Okay. Are you gonna take any actions or anything? Just stay put. Just chill. As you say that.
I want to, like, start running away.
Okay.
Like, yeah, and then, like, start.
Which way are you running?
Well, there's kind of wall all around except, like, out to the right where we came in. So I think I'll just start going back from where we came.
Okay.
But I'm not like full sprinting away. You know, I'm just like trying to like wave.
Yeah, you're just kind of like leaving the grounds of the ruins of the abbey.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Lydian, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing that my new friends are immediately going in separate directions, Lydian's a little bit paralyzed. So I'm just gonna start to chase after Lorhannon, I think, if he moves away at all, and be like Lorhannon, no, we need to round up with Inari. She's over at that structure. We can't split up at a time like this.
Make a persuasion check just to, have something interesting happening here. You're trying to get him to stay. You're trying to get him to not leave.
Yeah, that's true. I am doing that. Persuasion.
Great, that's 16. And, Lorhannon can take what he wants from that.
Yeah, I hesitate, but I think I'd say back that, like, I'm not responsible for what she does.
I mean, neither am I, but she's gonna be shot by that machine if we don't stick together.
You'd stay and get shot too?
I've already been eaten by a plant today, my friend. I'd sacrifice my life again if it were to save the life of another.
Anything else you're doing, Lydian?
Then I'm the biggest fool out there. But no, I'm not doing anything else. I'm gonna just forego my turn, I guess.
Okay. So I forgot to put Lo in initially. So when it gets to her, she's gonna be like, "Are we fighting that thing, guys, or?"
I would just say to her, we're running for cover. We just need to get Inari back out of there.
Okay. Do you, Lydian, do you instruct your sister to do anything, or?
I just say, wait here behind this wall where you're safe. That's all.
Okay, yeah, she'll stay put. Guardian can't see anybody right now. He's just gonna chill out. That's Aquila.
I'm going to stand up, have my movement, spit the grass out of my mouth, and I will call over the wall to my other friends who are on the other side, me and Inari. It's alright. Don't let it see you. We'll be fine. We're taking a look over here. We'll be right back over. I am going to then turn and see that there is a shrine here, and it's not surrounded by sharp rocks like at my stable. So I'm going to definitely go look at it.
Yeah,
fascinating. Sure. So can I make an investigation? Look around at the shrine. Intimidation.
22. Wow. Yeah, this is also identical to the shrine you're familiar with, and identical to the one that you would have passed coming through Dueling Peaks. It's got like a soft orange glow around some of the details, and it's exactly as any of the shrines are. I guess you wouldn't have gone up close to it, so you're seeing it up close. You notice like the material it's made out of is similar to some of the materials on Guardians, but it's a little bit different. But this is just a shrine.
Interesting. Perhaps it does have a connection to the Guardians, but it is secondary to our purpose here. I'm going to turn to Inari. Do you see any other Guardian hulls on the other side of the wall? Ones that are not shooting at us.
I mean, Inari hasn't had a time to look, but she'd probably just, because that's something I can do right now, Jenna, or
Yep,
like.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. So she's gonna, hearing Akila, she's gonna be like, of course, let me go look. So like, John, for perspective, like, in what direction are you asking me to look here? Because there's like
Any direction where there is a dead Guardian that's not shooting at us that I can get my hands on.
Oh my god. All right.
We came here to get Guardian parts.
Oh my god. All right. Well, can immediately go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she is going to quickly take a peek over the wall. And then so she's gonna notice the 2 here and here. She's gonna turn back to Akila. Well, besides the one that's tried to kill her friend, we've got the 2 over here, and she kind of takes her long hand and points them out. But you would have to put yourself in the line of fire to do that, and I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, just over on the other side of the Guardian's hull. That'll be fine. Yeah. We'll wait for my next turn to do that.
I'm coming along with you then. And she's just gonna kind of ready an attack if need be. Probably not, actually.
offense.
She's just gonna park here.
No offense, but you're quite tall. There's not a lot of room behind one hull of a Guardian.
All right. Well, I'll stay here then. And then when you get yourself shot, I'll go back to our friends and tell them what happened. And she's just gonna
Sounds
park
like a deal.
herself. So she'll just park herself there and ready in action if.
Okay. What action are you readying? Like an attack?
She would use it, which wouldn't be helpful. She would use a glaive attack, but.
Okay. Lorhannon, you just gonna keep walking away?
I think that Lydian convinced me to stop walking away, but I'm certainly not coming any closer.
Fair enough. Would you like to do anything here?
No. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Lydian, would you like to do anything?
I'm just gonna say, you 2 stay here because it's safe. I'll go on ahead. There seems to be a corner of cover ahead if I can get there in time. Then maybe I can cast some sort of a spell and see if we can put this thing back to its rest.
It's not.
And I'm just ignoring Lorhannon, and I can move 10 spaces, right, with flight, or no?
You have 50 feet of movement with your flight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'm gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I guess that's. Can I? Let me double check a spell because I want to see if sleep can reach it.
Do you have to be able to see it?
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range. The range is 90 feet.
A point you can see in range?
No, it just says you choose within. Here, I'll send the spell.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if the hit points are gonna work, but it's worth a shot.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say you'd be able to attempt to cast that. Even though you
Okay.
can't see it directly, you can see, you know where it is. I mean, it targeted you, so you can certainly.
So what is it, 5d8?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know exactly where it is, but I know the general vicinity of 90 feet, you'd say, right?
Yeah.
28.
So is this then creatures with hit points 28 or less?
I think starting with the creature that has the lowest, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you cast it.
It says subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the next. Yeah, so it would have to encapsulate their entire hit points.
Okay. I mean, you cast it. But you can't see the guardian, so.
Do I hear it moving around, though?
Make a perception check to see if you can hear it. I like making you guys make checks.
Okay.
Checks.
And also, so I think because I have Jack of all trades, this adds proficiency bonus, right? Rounded down. Is that how that works?
Yeah, it should be a +1 if you're not proficient.
Yeah, well, my proficiency bonus is 2.
And what's your
I
wisdom
think
modifier?
you're-
Oh, I see. Your wisdom modifier is 2. So it's a 15 then?
I think so.
Yeah, you can still hear it kind of like clicking around and like rotating, kind of searching the general area still.
Okay, so then the spell failed.
Yep. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just gonna cover myself as best as I can behind this wall with what movement I had.
Okay.
there's a if you go into the gear on your sheet, there's a Jack of all trades box you can check off. Do the math. for you.
Oh. Okay, perfect.
You know,
Thanks.
hidden away where you'd never find it. Thanks, Roll20.
Blow's just kind of stand there. Maybe call to Lydian as he goes off. Do you want me to follow you?
I said stay put!
Gosh. And that'll be it for her. Guardian can't see anybody right now. Because Inari, you ducked back down, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So then that's Aquila. What would you like to do?
Ooh, boy. What do I want to do? I am going to go for it. I'm gonna start moving towards the wall. 5, 6. Yeah, and then I'm gonna use my action to dash and try and climb over the wall. Is it like the same sort of height as the other one?
This one, there's some crumbled pieces, so it's a little bit lower.
Oh,
Still taller than you.
better. Well, okay.
Yeah,
Beggars
roll
can't
another
be choosers.
athletics just to see if you get over
So good
any
at
more
these guys.
gracefully. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd
So
say
good at these
you
guys.
get over it so smooth. You're moving fast. You're able to get over and slide exactly where you'd like to go. Within like the movement still.
I get up against the hull of this guardian. Is the laser on me here?
Let me see.
If not, I can probably shift over one.
No, I think it. Let me see. Let me just double check all angles here. Ooh, you do have a little bit of you kind of sticking out. So
I'm gonna shift over one.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
All right, and then I will wait next turn to get to work.
Yeah. So that will be Inari. What would you like to do? You've just seen Aquila, who's like half your size, perfectly, gracefully scale that wall, get over it, and slide right behind the guardian corpse.
Okay. She's gonna try to keep an eye on Aquila. Not that like she'd be able to do anything if something happened, but she's gonna kind of move over one and then communicate to the rest of the group. Our little friend is just taking something from those things. She'll be right back, and then we'll be done, and it'll be over. Just stay where you are. Don't move. And she's just gonna, again, ready her useless glaive attack because she has like no familiarity with these things. And then that's it for her turn.
Yeah, you're just kind of there, like, hunching behind the wall so as not to have any piece of you be visible by the Guardian, holding tight to your glaive, ready just in case, even though you truly believe that it won't help much in this instance. But yeah, that is you then. So then, Lorhannon, are you doing anything?
I guess I don't know how much I can actually do this, but can I get any, like, guidance from my patron? Like, reach out to, you know, the presence of this, you know.
Yeah, just your patron. Yeah, I mean, I'd say make either Arcana.
I know that's more of a religion thing, so I don't know if you would.
You could do either Arcana or Religion, I'd say, for this. Just make a check to see. And also, what are you reaching out, like, are you asking anything, or are you just seeing if you get a response?
So, my relationship is that I usually don't ask. Like, I usually just get guided to things, right? So, just kind of reaching out to see if there's
Yeah, you don't hear anything. It's pretty the normal silence that you feel is all you get back there.
I'm gonna say put.
Okay. Lydian. Lydian. You're muted.
Sorry, I was muted. I know. How dare. No, hearing how Inari shouted what the plan was going forward, I'm just going to hunker up against this wall the best I can, and then shout out to Aquila and say, good luck. Then in that case, good luck, my friend. I wish you the best, and I'm going to give Aquila Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay. Lo's gonna stay put because she just got yelled at by her brother, but she's kind of sulking because she didn't like that. Guardian can't see anybody right now. That's it for it. Aquila.
Ooh, man. It's time to start prying this bad boy apart. Does it look in better shape than the ones in the Guardian graveyard near my house?
I'd say that this is probably the best Guardian, husk that you've ever encountered.
It's like it is Christmas morning for Aquila right now.
Yes, it is definitely better than any of the ones you've seen before. So make this roll also, because it's so good, make it with advantage.
Oh. Investigation?
Yep.
Okay. Push. Oh, thank goodness. Advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
Would you like to use your inspiration, or?
Ooh, do I want to push it? Maybe. No, I'm gonna save that for dire straits.
Okay.
Are we counting it as like an extra d6 or inspiration, like a reroll?
It's not a reroll. It's a d6.
D6. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, this is the best garden you've ever seen. You're making sure that you're hiding behind it as not to get seen by the active decayed guardian. And you're able to get right in it. Nobody's touched it for ever pretty much. It has been isolated up here on the plateau. You're able to reach in and kind of feel around. There's a lot of stuff here you're able to find. But
Ooh.
the main thing that you find that is what you're going to pull out of here is an ancient core, actually.
Man. Bad.
Yeah. You going to do anything else?
That's my action.
Mhm.
But yeah, Lydian would probably just see me like prying, like maybe the gauntlets, the tips of the gloves open up to like a weld or like a sprocket turn or something like that, like little tools that I'm using to pry open the
Mhm.
gate. But then I'm going to start putting on my ancient claw shots for next round.
Yay. Fantastic. Yeah. But you do know that there is more stuff in there if you want it, like
never
that
mind.
that's
I'm not. Then
that's what I'm saying. Like
I am taking them off.
there's a lot of things in there. And you found an ancient core, so that's what you pulled out this time. But if you wanted to try again, on your next turn, you'd be able to.
Oh, I definitely will. Then yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay. That
There's
is
like a glaze that's coming over Akila's eyes.
and that is going to be Inari then. What would you like to do?
And Ari is just absolutely blown at this little Hylian vibe. 'Cause you can just kind of hear some of this stuff going on across the wall. And once again, she is literally not going to do anything. She is going to ready her glaive attack, which she hasn't actually done, so I don't know if she would need to do it again, but she would if she needed to. And
Mhm.
she's just going to sit there and wait until Akila is done.
Aw.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Anything changing with Lorhannon?
Not yet, though I'm very much growing impatient.
Yeah. Lydian?
We're trying to for nothing.
Nope. Nothing changing with Lydian.
Nothing changing with Flo. Guardian can't see anybody. Akila?
I feel bad. I feel like everyone's just watching me make checks now.
Well, this is
I
the
mean,
night, you know?
this
Better
is why
than
you
us
guys
dying.
came here. You guys came here to do this.
Well, if you insist, then I guess I'll keep frying around inside this Guardian Corp.
This one's not going to be with advantage, but you still have your bardic inspiration if you choose to use it.
May choose. Do I have to choose before I roll?
I'm going to say on that first one, I was letting you, do it later if you just, just in case, but you should choose it now, like if going up ahead of time. You know what I mean?
I'll choose to use it.
Okay.
Here's the check. Ugh.
That's okay. You find an ancient screw. It kind of
Still a lot of stuff in there, isn't there? Oh,
Mhm.
This is an Aladdin situation, guys.
When you were opening it up with your tools the first time, you actually were able to basically take off a panel while leaving a screw in perfect condition. Because normally, I think when you would go to do it, maybe parts would break, and just from the decay of the guardians for over time being exposed to the elements. But you actually find a pristine ancient screw. So
Nice.
that's it.
Alright.
Anything
I
else?
think now I'll start putting on my claw. I'll start putting on my claw shots for next turn. I stick around here.
Okay. Inari, anything changing?
Nope. She's doing exactly what she's done before.
Lorhannon, anything changing?
I'm gonna yell just what on earth are you doing?
Does anybody reply to him?
Nope.
Inari,
Fully zoned in, don't care, not hearing anything.
Inari will just be like, she's just getting. I mean, I don't know what she's getting, but she's getting stuff from the Guardians or whatever this is. And so she's kind of yelling that, and clearly is just very confused. So
Okay. Lydian, that's you. Anything? You can see Aquila. You've been seeing her go into this guardian and she's pulling stuff out.
Mhm.
Would you like to
I'm
do
just.
anything?
I guess I would just shout to the greater group, like, just a little longer. I know we're not doing much, but we're staying safe, and that's what's important.
No, nothing from Lo. She's not having a good time, but Guardian can't see anybody. Aquila.
All right, time to get out of here. I am going to look at the two things I'm carrying, look at the guardian corpse, and look at them, and sort of like be really conflicted. But I'll take my claw shot. I am going to probably take a step back from the guardian corpse and try and aim at the wall here behind Lydia.
What are the range on your claw shots?
50 feet.
The very edge
far
of that wall is 55 feet away.
Oh crap! All right, so then I will take a step forward, try and fire at this then.
Where? Which part? Can you just ping where you're trying to fire? Yep. Yeah, you can do that.
All right. Do I have to make a roll?
Let me see what I said. Chain retracts almost instantly. Object or creature retracts. Object. No, I don't think you necessarily need to here. The roll is
Alright.
just for if you're trying to make an attack and you're not, you're just trying to move.
Then I'm gonna claw shot over.
Okay.
I'm weighs more than 500.
What's up?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wall weighs more than. Okay.
Yes.
And then I suddenly attract over, and I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get out of there.
Perfect. Yeah. As you move, you see that the laser pings on you as the guardian, who had actually become dormant in the time that it took you to rifle through the other guardian corpse. It reanimates and tries to look at you, but you are fast enough that you don't catch even a aim from the beam at it. So yeah, that's it. So is anybody going to? We still need to get Anari free there. So we're still gonna maintain the turn order because you're gonna have to get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, she's just gonna try to climb over the walls. So I don't know if I could do another athletics check real quick.
Yeah, please do.
All right.
Also, I think the music stopped. Not that that's a
It
big
did.
deal much anymore.
Oh
but
boy.
Yeah,
Guardians.
You're good. You're able to get over to the other side. Not prone or anything
Nice.
like that. You use half your movement to get over the wall there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it then. Unless anybody else has anything they want to do at this abbey here.
I think Anari's good. I think that's been enough fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna call for a retreat.
All right. We're gonna exit initiative then there, and we're gonna flip back over to looking at this, back to the main thing. So yeah, you guys are now outside the ruins of the Eastern Abbey. You've gotten what you came here to do. What would you like to do now?
Right, well that was quite productive. It's whatever anyone else needs to do now to return the favor, your respective goals.
Why don't we take a look at the map?
Do you have a map?
Well, I mean, what did we look at before?
I think I pulled it up just to describe to you guys where you were walking, but you don't actually have a map of the Great Plateau, I believe.
I'll turn to Lo and be like, Lo, are you interested in keeping a map so that we kind of can track where we're going here?
She pulls out one of her journals and kind of shows you that she has actually started to draft up a map here. I'm going to... Okay. Can you guys see anything?
Let me see. I'll try zooming out just to make sure I'm not missing anything.
It should be all black.
Yeah, just black.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a black square.
All black.
So, now this is probably not the most helpful thing, but me reveal the area that you do have. So you have, hang on, that's hide areas, reveal areas. We're gonna do
We got
little
1 square,
squares.
2 squares, 3 squares. Wow, really great map there, Lo.
I mean, you guys, we haven't gone anywhere yet. I'm sorry. Like, this is what I have so far.
But look at how small this. You couldn't even draw like a tree or something.
I don't know how big the whole world of Hyrule is. I had to start somewhere.
What if it's pretty small and then you just have this tiny? You know what? I'm not gonna. This is your own thing.
I think you're doing a wonderful job.
I would have done it a little bit differently, but you're your own person, so go follow your dreams or whatever.
Hey, do you have a better map? I believe you didn't think to, like, grab a map before we left or anything.
Grab a map from... I mean, do you think the Rito Village has a fully fleshed out map of everywhere else?
I mean, I'm sure we could buy one somewhere.
I wonder if that old man has a map.
I don't want to talk to him again.
Why not? I mean, he seems friendly.
Yeah, but, like,
He did not seem friendly.
he seems very threatening.
I mean,
He did threaten to kill us if we did
perhaps he did threaten. Maybe that's just my naivete, but I know he's important in the long run.
Why?
I don't know. I just get this sensation of importance surrounding him.
Gosh.
He
You
seems
spent
like a lonely old man.
too much time with Cass, Lydian.
You never know who's going to be the great players in the great game of life, you know?
No.
Okay, let's just move on. Or does anybody need to go anywhere else, or...
Well, I've been looking for this stupid water source for the entire time I've been up on this plateau, and, you know, I like to think that we won't have any lasers pointed at us when we do that, so it seems like a pretty simple thing.
Let's try to find out where some running water is for Inari.
Well, one of us does know where what I'm looking for probably is. If he would care to share. And she's just pointedly looking at Lorianne right now with, like, both hands on her hips, like.
I am gonna sigh. And I will say, fine.
Thank you.
I have an idea.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. It's very kind. Where is it? Is it close to where you have been camping out?
I think so. I'll start leading everyone, like, in a not direct route. Like, I would rather kind of, like, go through the forest, even though that's not really the fastest way there.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys will start out heading towards the forest, where Lord Hannon is familiar. He knows where that is. He leads you that way. You travel kind of north on the plateau. Go past, you can see the Temple of Time nearby, but still kind of in the distance where you guys were yesterday. And as you're going, you're noticing that there are a lot of different bokoblin encampments. And the old man, like, his words about there being, like, kind of an overpopulation of bokoblins that have been spawning on the plateau kind of comes back to your minds. But
My goodness, we can't possibly take out all these bokoblins. We'll be here for months.
Would be time.
I mean, I think we should give ourselves a little more credit. I think it wouldn't take months. We just have to approach it in a smart way. Maybe. But, I mean, if we're going to do what the old man says, maybe it couldn't hurt to take out 1 or 2 camps while we're here.
All right, but we need to pick them off slowly as to not get overwhelmed. If there really is an overpopulation and they, work in pacts or hordes or however you call a group of bokoblins, then we're going to get overwhelmed very quickly. And I don't want anybody getting hurt.
Do we know about moons? Stick with them.
do you know about what? Sorry.
Do we know, like, blood moons and the whole shtick with them?
You know that every once in a while, the moon rises above the sky at night and it's red. I don't believe you'd know any effects of it necessarily.
Gotcha. Okay.
Were we like, what were we told growing up, I guess, as Rito? Like, what the blood moon... Was it just, like, something, just how it works, or any
Make
significance?
a history check.
Okay, this will be a good check to see if my... Oh, actually, no, I think I'm proficient in history anyway, so...
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Guy who knows history.
Well,
History
you would
notes.
know that you remember perfectly growing and there being like different stories, like maybe you heard from like other young Rito that like kind of like what are they called? Urban legends. There's a bunch of different ones about the moon. But I'd say on a crit, you would know that Cass has actually mentioned it to you before, and you having like this perfect memory for this right now. Cass actually has sung lyrics in the past about how when the blood moon rises once again, all of the all creatures that swear allegiance to the Dark One return. So you actually do know that then.
Oh, true. I now that you said that, it did jog a memory where I see one of the songs for the hero is in my songbook. So I mean, if that ever comes up, I do have a 4 lines for it.
Yeah, you remember that now, that song in particular.
But it didn't, in game it hasn't come up yet. So
you can if you want to do that one.
Well, all I know, I guess, is when the moon bleeds and the fiends are reborn, the monks will invite you as they have sworn, but first you must stand on the pedestal bare with nothing between you and the night air. So...
The stupidest shrine. The dumbest shrine.
What are you talking about?
I just kind of assumed that, like, that's where the hero has sex or something. I don't know. I'm not going to dig
Not
into
like
that.
this.
Yeah, so...
I want to talk to Aquila as I am leading everyone through the forest.
Yeah, you guys aren't at the forest yet. You're walking along to get there, but yeah, you can talk to Aquila.
It doesn't really matter. I just want to talk to Aquila while we're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
It was very foolish going in the line of a guardian.
How was
Trying
it
to get
foolish?
yourself...
We were never in any danger.
You have lived little. You see, adventure is not about doing the most dangerous thing.
There's more dangerous things out there. And if it was dangerous, then that is living a little. Perhaps I've lived a little more than you think, mysterious old man.
My family has
Besides,
followed
nothing ventured, nothing gained. Look at all these lovely treasures I have. Think of what I can build, what I can scheme up from these.
Perhaps you're right. I think I understand. I was like you once. My family followed the spirits of adventure for generations now, but yes.
Well,
You've given me things to think about.
well, I'm sorry. Perhaps I was a bit harsh, but the only goal I had when coming to this place was to do just that. I wasn't going to let a simple decayed guardian stop me. I've seen things like those from my hometown. There's a whole fort guarded by them. Everyone just knows to stay away and stay out of sight, and you'll be just fine.
Perhaps I've misjudged you. And perhaps I've forgotten my calling.
Perhaps I've done the same. I'm sorry for the harsh words I said earlier.
I'm going to say thank you in Sheikah. But, like, kind of bad. Like,
Oh, okay. Alright.
who, like, doesn't often say things in Sheikah?
Okay. She'll just nod, and that'll be it. Say nothing else.
I'm gonna cry.
Dude,
I'm gonna cry.
that was very touching.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, you're leading them. You're getting close to the forest. You're passing, like, you're gonna be coming up on a encampment of bokoblins if you guys want to do anything about that.
We did promise the old codger that we would kill them.
And to be quite honest, I feel like I have experienced much worse than a couple stupid bokoblins. They have no intelligence and they're very dumb. I think we could maybe take on a singular camp of them and survive.
How many are there in that camp that we're seeing?
Make a perception check.
This will be the test to see if the... Oh, there's a plus one in there. Yeah. Okay, cool.
You should have a +2.
No. John was right. It's half of your proficiency modifier rounded down. So, or my proficiency bonus, that is. So that's 2, and then
Oh, jack of all trades. Okay, gotcha.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah. Okay. So is that 13 right then?
That's 13. Yeah, there's a 1 in there. That's
Yeah.
right.
I mean, you guys are coming up on it. You see that there are 4 bokoblins there. Can't really tell like the colors necessarily, but there's 4. And yeah. They haven't you can tell that they haven't seen you guys yet.
Does anyone here have a bow?
No,
Will you
but
pick one off?
I do. Lo speaks up.
Lo,
Would
just
you?
be careful. You can go ahead. You're your own person.
I mean, do you want me to start shooting at him?
I mean, if you think you've got a good shot from here, sure.
She
Might
kind of
make
looks
it easier if we pick one.
looks over and she's like, I think if I fly up a little, I could definitely get a good shot.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Start, like, sneaking into a position to, like, them.
Are you all gonna try and sneak up there? As Lo does that?
Inari might, like, No, yeah, you go, Matt.
I was gonna say, we could try to distract them with something as well. But
do you have a plan, or should I just go up and start shooting?
That's the age-old D&D question.
I mean, if you go up, start shooting, possibly at least distract 1 or 2 of them. And I mean, I'm going to be quite honest, I don't really have a way of fighting any of them from a distance. I would have to get pretty close and start smacking them, so...
Alright, let's just... How many are there? 4?
Yeah, you saw 4.
We should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm gonna cast hold on, what is it called? Can I cast Minor Illusion and have a if you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper. Can I throw a sound like behind them on the other side of them, or no?
What's the range on that?
Range is 30 feet. Are they more than 30 feet away?
Right now they are. Right now they're probably like literally like 60, 70 feet away from you guys.
All right. Then in that case, I think Lo just starts shooting, and we spread out a little bit so that they're not all clustered together, unless we want to cluster them together. I'm trying to think back to like the one hunting lesson that I've ever had.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'm gonna move you guys to the map, and I want each of you to make a stealth check to see like to be able to place yourself basically on this map. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
So here is the Bokoblin map. Okay, that's a 5 and a 9.
I can't give up the heavy art.
Scale mail's the only thing I got going for me, guys. I'm not giving it up.
Okay.
Oh, we're all just.
And then Lorhannon?
Give me a second, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. So everybody fails except for Lorhannon.
Let's go.
And so I'm gonna say that you guys are gonna come from. Oh wait, I can't click. Hang on. Coming from this way.
Mhm.
And let's see. I'll give because it sounds like you kind of want Lo to have a surprise round, so I'll give Lo a surprise round just for herself. But all of you are gonna be seen by the Bokoblins except for Lorhannon.
No, that's.
Sound good, everybody?
Sounds like exactly what I expected.
Perfect. Okay. So everybody please roll initiative for me.
We'll need
We need
tokens.
tokens.
Oh shoot, my bad. Put you guys in. So Inari, Aquila, Lydian, and Lorhannon, you passed, so where would you like to go?
Yeah, I want to think that I'm like coming in from like between these trees, more like up here somewhere.
Look at the little man. I'll put the
wide forehanded.
yeah, that's funny. Okay. And let me get Lo. The lovely Lo. She's gonna be up in the air here.
We
Oh.
back at it.
Classic.
We back at it with that initiative. I thought new
Okay.
character, new initiative. Luck. We going last again.
Okay. I have everything set up for them except yo, this Roll20 is really annoying trying to juggle things. Just give me a get everything ready here.
Dude, I have like garbage initiative, and I keep rolling really high.
Oh, nice. Okay, Boko. Would love to be able to get their initiatives in here. I didn't have this one all rolled out because I had the Guardian rolled.
You're good. This
No
takes a
problem.
lot of work. I don't envy it at all.
It's just so slow trying to do this with the all the programs running.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's rolled in. Except for low. I need to get low. It's a good thing she's going to go first here. She did not roll well either. Alright, so we're gonna kick off with low. Let me swap music because this music is too nice for a Bokoblin encampment.
I guess.
Maybe just a little. Okay, perfect. Back to this. Okay, thank you for your patience, everybody. So I'm gonna make an attack for low then. She's gonna fly 50 feet up into the air, hovering around that spot that she currently is at, and make a attack with her. Oh my gosh, come on, computer. Her longbow.
Oh,
Okay, cool. So she totally hits. She's gonna target. Which guy is this? Which one would I have this be? Okay, she's attacking this one right here. 9 p. Oh, she actually knocks him out. He's down, dead. Did not have enough HP to survive her max roll of piercing damage. So right off the bat, you guys are in great shape there. And now Inari, kick it off then.
All right. So she's gonna move up. So about 10,
I don't think I'm in the
2,
turn
3,
order.
4,
Did you click your token?
I think I did.
5.
Click it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you did
she's.
roll initiative.
Yeah, you didn't
I
even
did.
roll.
Oh.
We don't see it.
It didn't come up.
No, yeah, I got a 6 and a 7.
No, that was stealth.
Oh, you're right. I'm a goof.
You're
Okay.
fine.
Please make an attack on that little red bokoblin there. Oh, you.
She's pulling out her glaive, gang. Let's go. Please. Okay.
Absolutely hits. 7 bludgeon.
Nice.
This guy had exactly 7. So, okay, you pull out your glaive. What does this glaive look like? Tell us how you do this, because you're killing this guy.
Okay. Nice. All right. So she's got this glaive. It's a very ornate Rudo themed glaive. So it's got a very sort of like gold, like large gold hilt that kind of curves out. It's got a little guard that covers part of her hand. And then out of the top of it, it's just very kind of ornate, like silver arced blade that's forked at the top. And she's gonna kind of just immediately like pull it out of her back, and then without even just saying a word, she's just confidently going and she's slicing this thing head off of its neck.
Nice. Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
The head like plops to the ground. The bokoblin falls, and then yeah, he is out of there.
Stupid.
Anything
little
else you'd like to do?
No, for now I think she's good. I think she's gonna actually. She has a little more. No, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna step a little bit towards this one to sort of get its attention. She can move like one more, so
Yeah, go
right
for it.
there.
Cool.
All right, that's it for me then.
Okay, Akila, that's you then.
Right. Move up to here, and I'm going to turn on the flame wick and launch a fireball.
Do
at,
it.
the blue boy. No.
Oh
Fireball
my.
Oh, and it can't always be bad, guys.
Oh my god.
It's
Is that
gotta be
the
good
first
eventually.
time that has hit and it's a crit?
Yes.
Roll damage, dude.
Sheila shouting out, I fixed it this time!
Roll damage. So that's 4 plus 10, 14.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still up, but he is on fire and kind of dancing around, doing that bokoblin dance, trying to put out the flames on himself. Very, very nice. Anything else you'd like to do?
Take a couple steps back and turn.
Okay. So, that's going to be the red bokoblin. Let me see when I made this one. This one is... It'd be cool if my stuff could open up. Okay, so this one is going to... has a short bow in hand. He's going to take a couple steps up and launch one at Lo, who initiated this like round, that first round on the Bokoblins. So let me see how he does. That's gonna hit, and that's gonna yes. Okay, so Lo gets hit in the air by a arrow shot from that Bokoblin. Cries out in pain, but she's still okay. And that's gonna be Blue Boy's turn, who's, as he douses out the flames on him, runs up to meet the 8-foot-tall woman that just beheaded one of his little buddies. And what is this one? This one is a... Okay, he's going to make a club attack against you.
Wait, Lydian should be going first. He's out of order.
Oh,
yeah, sorry.
My bad. Okay.
I don't know why that is.
Before that happens, here, I'll move you up there. Before any of that happens, it's Lydian's go. Backing him back up.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, perfect. So if this red Bokoblin was the one that threw a rocket low, right?
Shot an arrow.
Shot an arrow.
Yes, he did.
So I'm going to just, like, at first, I pull out my lute, and I'm about to, like, you know, sing some sort of a you know, oh, maybe we can knock them unconscious, maybe we can, like, you know, distract them somehow, but then I just see, like, Lo instantly kill one, and another one get lopped head off, and I'm like, okay, these guys are kind of pushovers a little bit. So I'm going to draw my rapier, and then take 9 steps over this way, and just slice at this one.
Okay, make an attack for me.
Give me 1 second.
Is that a 10? Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit. So you fly over fast, low to the ground, get right up at him. But when you pull out your Rito rapier and give a slice at him, you unfortunately miss. He's able to duck out of the way. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay, that's it for you. We're going to move on to the Blue Bokoblin. Once again, like I said, rushes up on Inari, and he actually crits, so that's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage to you, Inari.
Neat. That's cool. Let me see. Alright, so she's at 25, 15. Oh, so that's 13. She's got 13 P.
Okay.
Alright.
He, like, snarls and spits in your face, kind of, after thwacking you with his club. And that's it for him. It's going to be Lo's go again, and she is going to fly over a little bit more, get a better angle so she doesn't accidentally miss and hit her brother on that red Bokoblin that shot at her. Let me see how she does. That's not it. Longbow. Oh, unfortunately she misses. It hits the ground right next to the Bokoblin's feet, but she does not hit him. And then finally Lorhan.
I'm going to come in through these bushes, and I'm gonna take a swing with my longsword.
Go for it.
He's so wide.
Yep, that hits.
2. Ooh.
Okay, that's 10. And after the damage that this fella took from the fire earlier, that is enough to kill him. So tell us about this blade and, like, you know, what it looks like when you kill him.
So like, I had mentioned to Akila earlier that it's like a family heirloom. So, like, it's like a regular looking longsword, except it's got a little bit like more ornate like carvings in the handle and things like that. And I like jump out of the bushes with like again a very big grin on my face as I lash this bokoblin in half, and like the end, like the hilt of the sword, I guess Inari probably notices this because she's right next to it. It glows a little bit, like as I kill the bokoblin.
Eee.
Yep. He is sliced in half, crumples over, dead. And that is Inari.
She just kind of looks at Lorhan and gives him a little nod as like a sign of like nice work. And then she's gonna set her eyes in the last little piece of shit. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. And she's gonna try to use her glaive again, just see if she can smack this one.
Alright, roll to hit. Oh!
Alright. She's gonna. Yep. You little piece of work, and then
15?
just
15.
hits him again.
See, I'm gonna tell you, this guy, because I like to roll the HP for the enemies, he rolled the worst possible roll that he could for HP. So you absolutely destroy this bokoblin 5 times over with a 15. So
this poor little guy.
You tell me how you absolutely annihilate this bokoblin.
Okay, so she's obviously like kind of bloodied, kind of sick of this because she talked a lot of shit, like smack before we went and just immediately had half of her health like taken away. So she walks up to this thing. She's just like, "You little piece of work," and then she just takes the glaive and like kind of tries to hit him in the head, but it doesn't go fully through. So she just starts like hacking at this thing repeatedly.
And
Yeah.
from my perspective, I just missed, and he's like raising up an attack, and I'm like, oh no, like I've not been the protector that I thought I was, and everything. And then I just see from behind just his head getting beaten down by like this 8-foot tall woman. And I'm like, oh, I guess that works too. Thank you.
Incredible.
Brandon's eyes go a little bit wide, but not enough for anyone.
Incredible. He is decimated, and you'll see that this one, the edges of him where you've cut into, and like the ends of his fingers and feet start to turn like black and pink and start to kind of like dissolve into the air.
Yeah.
But that's all of the ones that were at this camp. You guys totally just decimated them. Still not sure how to best build encounters for level 2 people, but yeah, you guys have done it. What would you like to do now?
Oh gosh. Inari sort of just sheathes her glaive. That. Oh, you go.
No, go ahead.
She just puts her one hand on her hip. She's like, a little more challenging than I thought, but I mean, I feel like if our job is to do this, it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I know there's others nearby, but I know you were hit, so we might want to take a breather unless everyone wants to go on. I'm down for anything.
Lydian immediately rushes over to Lo and asks, like, "Are you all right? Do you need anything? I could cast Healing Word if you need."
Yeah, so Lo will descend gently down to the ground, and the arrow's still sticking out of her. She is definitely in a lot of pain right now, but she says, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
Okay, I'm gonna pull the arrow out slowly. All right, Lorannen, I need you to find a blue flower with red thorns.
Why?
I don't know. It was an ancient folk song that I heard about a blue flower with red thorns, and I don't know. I figured it would be helpful. Do you know any?
I will turn in a circle, like not actually move, not take any steps anywhere. Do I see one?
Make
Just,
a
by rote.
perception check. Why not? No.
I turn and go, no such thing exists. and I pull a banana out of my bag and start eating it.
Okay. So Lydian, as you pull that arrow out, can you please make a medicine check for me to see if you cause any more damage to Lo?
Sure.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Hang on, what was the damage on the arrow? Because this could actually be pretty bad right now, unfortunately, since you critically failed.
Wait, Matt, is Lydian thinking of casting a healing spell on her?
I was going to, yeah, after I pulled the arrow out.
Awesome, cool. Because I also have Lay Hand, so if you need it.
All right, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna roll. This could potentially render her to 0 HP. This would be a Box of Doom roll, just to see if it would happen. But I'm gonna roll
critical because we can immediately heal her.
I know, but I want to see if you render your sister unconscious by the way you've horribly pulled this arrow out of her.
Not great. Not great for the family dynamic.
Okay, so this arrow was kind of in a pretty serious position, which is why it had done so much to her, and why it was hurting her so bad. You pull it out, very rough, not really taking the care you should have to remove something from a person, like a wound, and as you do, she starts to kind of look like she's about to pass out, but she stays on her feet. She's able to stay on her feet. She says, "Ow!"
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's a flesh wound. You're fine. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. I'm just panicking because basically over the last, I don't know, few hours, I've failed to do anything with the Guardian whatsoever. I nearly got eaten by a plant. I've hurt my sister even more when she got hurt by an arrow. I've failed hitting the Bokoblin. I'm just I thought I was oh, I'm fine. I'll be a good adventurer, and now I'm starting to have serious self-doubts in general. So, and that's very apparent by how frantically I'm speaking. So, I just immediately cast Healing Word. Not because I know that if I let Inari heal her as well, it's no, Inari can't do everything. I need to be the figure here. I need to be able to make it work. It's gonna be fine. So just me saying it's fine over and over, I'm going to enchant those words and cast Healing Word.
Yeah, give me a roll for it.
What is the?
I don't know. I don't have the spell.
Okay, well, let me send it anyway. But
this is it's when two siblings, one of them accidentally hurts the other. It's it's fine. Don't go to mom.
Yeah, don't tell mom.
We'll find out. It's essentially that. Yeah.
No moms.
I'm gonna cast level 1.
Okay.
5 healing.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. She is doing okay. No longer looking in rough shape. Not as good as she could be, but she's doing better now. She says, "Thank you, Lydian."
So she's okay, but now I feel kind of bad being hey, do you want further help? Because I know I know your inner monologue.
I think yeah, no, ultimately I don't want to admit it, but I know how hurt Lo still is, so I ultimately cave and I'm yes, just do whatever you can to help my sister.
Okay,
call a woman.
Inari's like, okay, all right. And then Inari's gonna kind of walk up to her, and I can send on hands just in case, but it should be around 10 HP when actually no, I don't think I can, but I'll just read it quick. It's not a spell. So, your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With that pool, you can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. So yeah, 2 times 10 as an action. You can touch a creature and draw power. I don't think I have to make a roll then.
No, I don't think so.
I think you choose how much of the 10 you want to use up. Like each time.
I mean, I'm assuming she could probably use all 10 of that, so like I'm willing to give all her if need be.
You'll give all 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that. She is back to being good. And she's like, oh, thank you very much. Inari, right? That's what it was.
Oh, yeah, yes, it's Inari. It's no problem. Happy to help.
Okay.
You're very brave.
Oh, thank you. You are too.
Thank you. No, thank you. I'm happy we all got out of that, and would it be possible to sort of look around the camp and see if there's like anything that we could take with us?
I mean, yeah, go ahead. I'd say yeah, you can make a perception check or investigation, I'd say.
Let me see. I think both are just equally bad, yeah. So I'm just gonna roll with perception. Yeah.
Come back in a half hour. We're taking a break in a half hour. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry.
No, you're good.
9. I mean, there's not really much around. There's like the really crappy weapons of that the bokoblins left behind, but they're just like wooden and very primitive. But there's not really much else here at this camp.
Alrighty.
But what was I gonna? Oh, I remember. Sorry about that. I was distracted for a second, but I actually want to tell you, Inari, what it looked like when you healed low. Because do you think you would have ever used this ability before?
Probably not, because I think her job as a guard would have been fairly boring. She would have been
So
big.
when you knew you could do this just because like you kind of felt that you could, but you never really had before, so you weren't quite sure what it would look like. So when you put your hand, like you had it hovering over Inari's wound, icy blue kind of magic looking like light almost seeped from your hand directly to the wound, kind of like it behaved similar to like water perhaps, and it just kind of like healed over and sealed the wound, and she was back to perfect health. But that's what it looks like when you use that ability for the first time.
Oh, that's cool. She's just gonna kind of like look at her hand awkwardly. Kind of just standing around, really confused.
Is anybody doing anything else here at this now empty camp?
Not notably, I don't think.
Okay.
I think we just like I'll instruct the group. Let's proceed with caution, and keep your ears and eyes out for water. Let's just follow the forest man to where he knows the water is for the tall woman.
Okay. You going to continue to lead the way there, then, Lorhannon?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, as you guys keep going, you're on like the very north end of the plateau. Lo is kind of sketching as you guys go, and you now can kind of see, like, if you ever glance down at her map, like this whole area on the plateau. But you arrive right at the edge of the forest. And that's where you are. Are you going to lead them in, or are you going to take a different way?
Let's see. So last time, like yesterday, Inari followed me through the forest. I went through the forest to try and like lose, but that's not really the way to get right.
It is a way. You can go that way.
Then yeah, I want to go through.
Okay. Yeah. So you go through the forest following the same path pretty much that you took yesterday that Inari followed you through. You come up again on another Bokoblin encampment. This one you know this one because you've seen it and avoided it successfully in the past. But there's a lot more Bokoblins here. But yeah, you're if you want to keep going through the woods, you can.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if anyone's following me anymore, but
yeah, Inari will be following you close by.
Okay. Yeah, so then you guys are able to navigate through the woods. But by this point, it's definitely like midday. And you end up on the opposite side. There is like some, but not necessarily cliffs, but like a very like hilly kind of portion. And if you'd like, you can. You would know, Lorhanan, that this is the way to go. Is to go up the hill.
yeah, then I'm gonna go up the
Okay.
hill.
Let me just give you guys like that forest just to kind of give you a little bit more. So there's the forest you were at. I know this is kind of like the worst way, but this is what Lo is sketching as you guys go, so it kind of makes sense.
It looks good.
Oh, thanks. And here's the hill that you guys see. I would say though that it is kind of steep, so if you guys want to try and get up it, it might take a little effort.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I just
Okay.
fly.
Yeah, Lo flies too.
Are there like trees along the steep incline?
I mean, not really. There's like one here or there, a couple stumps, but it's pretty open at this part because you're out of the woods now. But I'm not gonna make you guys roll. Just tell me like kind of how you imagine your character would try and navigate this like tougher landscape.
Inari's probably going to be like very careful. In typical Gerudo fashion, she's wearing heels, so she's probably just gonna try to find purchase on any rocks that might be jutting out from. Wait, are we going down or up?
Up.
I'm like trying to up. Okay, so she's gonna try to find purchase and sort of just make sure she's leveling her weight more easily between like the different portions of the kind of cliff that we're scaling. She had to do it earlier to get up onto the plateau, so she's kind of at least somewhat familiar with doing so.
Very nice. Anybody else?
I've been like up this way, not a ton of times, but enough times that like I've tried a couple like paths up, so I know where it's like less steep, like where the natural like hill shape is like a little less steep. So I'm gonna take what I currently know to be the path of least resistance up the hill.
Path of least resistance, going slow. Nah, ancient claw shots, baby.
Yeah.
Like shooting up, Spider-Manning up the hill.
Yes, I'd say that just because that's sick as hell, there are trees in like a good enough way that you're able to do that. But I want to see how cool it looks when you do it. So you can either, I'd say, probably performance or acrobatics, just to see how cool you look doing it. Because you're doing it successfully, that's fine. But
Yeah.
are you good at it?
Performance plus 0, acrobatics plus 1. Let's do some acrobatics.
Nice.
Oh!
0.
Oh.
All right.
When you're doing this, you know, you're new to using these because you just made these like not that long ago. So you're pretty new to using them. So you're kind of like lining up, making sure that you're going to hit the tree, and you do, and then suddenly you're like jolted, and like you get to like move up there, and it's working, but you look like you don't know what you're doing while you're doing it.
I think
In my head,
Lydian
I'm like, this is so much faster, and I'm just like,
Lydian actually seeing this like flying up the hill, like is kind of like relieved by how embarrassing this performance is, and I'm like, well, at least I'm not her. Like that's yikes.
Do you say that out loud to Lo? She's flying
No,
alongside you.
I just kind of like think about it, and I think about like, okay, well, I could be doing worse.
Nope.
it looks so
and
cool
I-
right now.
When I see you pull them out, I kind of like start to roll my eyes, but then like I see you just like kind of like totally fail, and I can't help but chuckle a little bit. in a sort of like I told you so sort of chuckle.
And Ari is like actually gonna witness this happening and like just look up and be like, are you okay?
What? Of course, I'm fine. What? Is something wrong? Just
No, it's you no. She's gonna
Oh,
keep
okay.
climbing.
See you at the top then.
Yeah. So as
Awesome.
everybody else is like scaling up the hillside, Lydian, actually give me a perception check. Because you're flying, so you can kind of see. Oh wow, yeah. Very nice. So as you fly up above the hill, you're watching these people like carefully trying to scale it with their non-winged bodies. You can look out and you see like a whole like part of the plateau that you really couldn't before. When you were down on the ground before, you could see that there was like a snowy mountaintop, but there is like a whole like almost like third of the plateau that is just icy and snowy, and you are able to see from where you are that there's a waterfall coming down off of one of the snowy mountains, and rushing across like a river that then like as you look down to the right of you, you can see it drops off of the plateau. But pretty much everything around this, there's kind of like almost not a fog. There's not like a fog, but like you can kind of, when you can see your breath, that's kind of happening like around the area where like kind of like the warmer part of the plateau meets the colder part, and there's like a cold kind of, not a steam, but coming
Like
off of
like a cold front matching up against a warm front.
Yeah, like you can kind of like see and even feel in the wind streams of the air like that there's like cold coming from like that part, particularly from the river, on that really high roll there. So that's what you can kind of sense as you're flying up. But yeah, you all make it to the top, and you're all able to look out over, and you can see the same kind of snowy piece of land on this plateau. And Inari, you see a cold river.
How did my mother do this? Like every year that she was alive? Because this is absolutely the most disgusting weather that I have ever experienced in my entire life. But yeah, this looks to be it. Thank you, Lord Hannon. I really appreciate it. I know I was a little direct with you, but this was much appreciated. So I guess it's a little bit of a walk there. She doesn't exactly have warm weather clothing, so like, would she be able to walk in this area without getting affected by it?
So I have the rules pulled up. So this is definitely considered a extreme cold area. However, right now where you guys are, it's not quite yet. So you're still okay for right now.
Okay.
But yeah, when you kind of, I know Lord Hannon would be okay. Lydian would be okay. Lydian and Lo would be okay also because their feathers are like a natural warming kind of thing. Akila, do you have any warm clothes of any sort with you?
I do not, just common clothes.
Okay. So yeah, it would really be Inari and Akila that would have issues with the cold.
She's just gonna turn and look at Lydia and kind of like pull her little bag out. So, I know you, Rito, are very good with the cold. I'm going to be quite honest. I don't really feel like I can handle what we're currently doing right now. Do you think
it doesn't get cold very much in the desert?
I don't ever leave Gerudo Town. I don't experience the extreme cold in the desert all that much.
Right. Okay, I see.
I would owe you one.
Oh no, I mean you've already saved my life. I owe you like 3 at this point.
No. Consider it nothing. But
Do you need something? I don't know if if you're worried about the cold, I don't know if there's much I can do.
Well, I think all I would need is I have this pouch here. If you could go to that river there and just fill this pouch as much as humanly possible, that would be great.
Lydian is already being tasked to do something. He's like beaming. He's like, yeah, somebody like trusts me to do something. Absolutely.
And don't worry about weight or ability to carry it. My mother said it should just hold as much as needed, so you'll be fine.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. I mean, is there anything else that your mother told you about the river? I mean, is it deadly to the touch, or?
I mean, I would. My mother's like delightfully vague about everything that she tells me. So
Master Cass was always delightfully vague
no,
too, so
but
I can relate. I think we have the same childhood.
Master Cass is probably a bit of a nicer person. But anyway, yes, I mean, basically from what I can see, it's probably a good idea not to fall in it and to avoid touching it as much as humanly possible just because it looks cold. But that's all I could tell you. Otherwise, you're on your own. So I apologize for
I'll go on ahead. We'll see if Lo wants to go, and Lord Hannon, I believe, or who else? Yeah, just Lord Hannon has cold protection, correct?
Yeah.
And I do want to go with Lydian.
Okay.
I'll come along. I have some familiarity with the area.
And Akila and Inari, you guys can go. It's not that you're barred from going. Just to be clear.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh no, I think it'd be best if you stayed here.
It's how far away is the river? Like how far would we be traveling in pairs?
Right now, it's probably about 150 feet away. Like the closest bank of it would be about 150 feet away.
Well, I don't really see many threats all that much. I feel like it could be a quick trip over into the cold and then right back out. Easy peasy.
Lydian, you're a great man, and I'm not saying this because I don't trust what you're saying, but Lord Hannon seems to think that I should stay here, and I'm gonna follow that advice, and then somewhere along the way, I'm going to find clothes for warm, cold weather for an 8-foot tall person, but I'll figure that out eventually.
I wish my mother Solella could stitch you something. She was always a master of various crafts, and she sewed many things. This is actually like a hand sewn leather armor from Solella. She was just an absolute pleasure in with when it comes to pottery and when it comes to clothing making, and I'm just like going on and on about like how And she I don't expect Inari to care.
No, and Ari's like nodding along and in complete and utter fascination because like this sounds really cool and like wow, like it's so nice to have someone in your life like does something like that for you. Like
So nice
this
to have
is great.
someone.
Like she's like whoa, a mother figure that like prepares you for stuff. This is wild. So she's like utterly fascinated. And then she kind of cuts in and well, I have unlimited time in the world apparently. So maybe I'll stop at Ritoville.
Oh,
Meet her
wonderful! I
some-
can't wait for you to. Oh, this. I'm getting so excited about Rito Village. I have so many songs about it, but I'll save them for later. I'll go get your water.
Thank you. She's just standing there like shivering. I'm just gonna watch awkwardly.
So I just like a flat thing. Everybody make a perception check for me. I promise it's not bad. I
Ooh.
promise there aren't secret enemies hiding right now, waiting to kill you.
There for sure are.
Perception.
Thunderblight Ganon, guys.
Ooh, nice.
It's Cold Blight Ganon. He's here.
Okay, so it's a 5, a 5, 18, 6. Yeah, so I'd say Lydian and Lorhannon, you guys are equipped for this weather. You can kind of feel like the cold piercing, like, you know, like Lorhannon, your face. Lydian, you can feel like the breeze kind of like getting underneath some of your feathers and giving you like a little chill, but you're totally okay. Aquila, you can feel the cold because you guys are close enough. Like you're pretty cold, but you're not like taking damage kind of cold. And Inari, you feel fine right now.
Okay.
You don't feel too cold right now.
Nice.
I am going to light 2 torches out of my Dungeoneer's pack and hand one to Inari and say to the other 2, I'll go with.
Thank you.
I nod.
And Ari is she'll step forward a little more, at least until she starts to feel like it's too cold. Depending on how close that ends up being.
Okay. So are you all gonna then progress down to try and get to the shore of the river?
Yeah, but I guess Aquila and Inari would kind of take a backseat to me and Lorhannon because they can't really use their weapons if needed because they're holding the torches, right? I assume.
Yeah. I'm very attentively behind.
But yeah, I'll take a backseat. I can still shoot, though.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So who's leading the way down here?
I think Lorhannon still, right?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
Cool. So yeah, you guys get further down. Even though you have torches, I need what is it? Constitution saving throws with advantage from Inari and Aquila because you do have the torches.
Okay. Advantage. Constitution.
Big time advantage.
Yeah, you're both okay. The torches are definitely doing a good number to keep you warm. So, yeah, if you guys are able to progress down to, I'm going to move you all to my River of the Dead map. I'm so proud of it.
This looks really good.
So proud of this one. And I'm going to move you. I'm just going to put your tokens on there so that you guys can see. You're all going to be down in this left corner here. It's a pretty big map. Lydian. Oops. Don't want to do that. I need to be able to click you all. Here's your little marching order, and then I need to just put Lo down with you guys in here because I have to keep going back together. I'm just going to put her next to you, Lydian. So, with that, as you guys start to approach the River of the Dead, I think now is a good time to take a quick break. But, yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna get a snack and then I'll...
Yeah, just don't turn off your cameras.
Turn my camera.
I will
avoid doing that.
kill you in-game if you turn your camera off.
Jenna, I have a quick I have a quick question, actually. While these guys are taking a break, so at level 2, I get another spell. Can you look up the spell Silvery Barbs?
Silvery Barbs.
It's a level 1 spell for a bard, and I wanted to see if it was viable. It's based on reaction, and it was on the RPG spell list. It must have like just been added or something because I didn't see it before. Basically, I can make any creature that successfully roll again and give advantage to one of my compatriots.
Let me search my spells really quick. Bard. Is it a level 1 spell?
It's first level enchantment.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, it is new because it's from Strixhaven.
Am I allowed to pick it up or?
Yeah,
no?
sure. I'm not gonna bar you from anything.
So the triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. So like that means I just like whenever something successfully lands an attack, I force it to re-roll and also give one of my friends advantage.
Yeah, sure. Love that.
For the next 1 minute. Okay. It seemed kind of like broken, and I didn't know. We're cool with it. I won't use it this time around because I have to add it custom to Roll20. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go get food because I'm starving.
Yeah, it's fine. Do you like my map? Oh,
yeah, I do.
Took your headphones off there. Thank you.
Wait. This is the. Oh, nice. That's cute. I like it.
Thank you. Very happy. All right.
Did you make? You didn't make it, did you? You just
yes, I did. I made this.
You made this one? Wow.
Yes, I've made all of the maps you guys have seen except for the one that I'm revealing slowly.
Okay, gotcha.
All the battle maps are mine.
I can't see anything on that big map. I can just see like a little tiny patch of green and like.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that right now.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Okay, just don't turn off your camera. All right. Just gonna walk away for a little bit. Mr. Milo. Milo's been snoring. He's been snoring pretty loud. Milo, did you hear this? Let me see if I'm even still streaming. What a mud pit. Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought I'd be like the last person back. Going up for like starting up like this. I was not expecting that.
You're good.
Out of breath. This is so fun.
I'm
I'm really
so
loving this.
I've worked really
I'm-
hard on this map, so I'm really happy that we got here today.
It looks so good too. Like,
Thank you.
oh my gosh, the detail. It really kind of, it definitely looks like the location too.
Thanks.
I'm really nervous.
Nah,
We'll see how this goes.
it's gonna be fine. Careful.
You know, as long as we get to a short rest at some point or a long rest, I'm good. So,
What, do you need healing?
Most likely to end up in
I'm at like 13 HP now, which isn't bad, but like, you know, I got 13 HP taken from me last fight, so could go poorly. We'll see.
Dude,
I'm
I'll
just
heal
happy
you
that I
right
got
now.
a substantial hit on one of you guys.
That was good. That's, I mean, I kind of expected it because like he's blue. I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm specifically targeting the blue guy, but I was like, I knew what was gonna happen. I had a feeling. That was good though. I keep like, it must be really hard to build like different sheets, stat blocks for all of these things because like I know like each region is probably slightly different. So
It's the
Oof.
fun part for me. I'm having a fun time making all this, and I'm just like, I work on stuff, and I'm like, I can't wait for them to see this, even though stuff I'm
Aw.
working on you guys won't see for like 2 months probably.
That's gonna be so exciting though when we get to all this stuff too. So I'm hyped.
I'm out of breath. We have people.
I can't wait until we get to Death Mountain. I just want to hang out with some Gorons, thanks.
I haven't built that yet, or have any like plans for that yet. I don't like Elden that much personally. It's hard for me to like. I feel like it's hard for me to see things
Yeah.
in game in Elden, so I
Yeah.
don't go there often.
I'm not a fan of that of Elden City either. I think it was like I think I went there after I went to Gerudo Town, so like, you know, it kind of felt like a big step down a little bit because Gerudo Town is so developed, and I was like, I don't know.
I mean, they're rock people. Not much to them.
They're rock people.
They eat rocks.
They
They live in
are.
rocks. They are kind of rocks.
Kind of, yeah. They're my kind of guys. And gals.
I'm sure they listen to rock, and I'm sure it rocks there. I don't know.
Come here.
John and I were talking about, like backup characters, and it was like really like you build a Goron, and it's just an excuse to add brother to the end of like every sentence you say. High key tempted. I'm gonna make like a very spiritual Goron.
Nice.
Gorons talk like Aang in the Headband episode when he's going on like Flameo.
Yeah, they do.
I'll get that later.
Old Fire Nation
Goron.
slang.
It's like Flameo Hotman.
Yeah. Are we all good then? Yep. Okay, perfect.
Are we still successfully streaming or no?
We are. I just have it on like a intermission kind of screen. It's literally just the background of the main screen. But
The production value.
It's so good.
thank you.
It is unbelievable.
Thank you.
Top of Twitch when? Yo,
But
can we get some pog champs in the chat right now, please?
there's nobody here. Oh,
What-
I don't have an emote.
Can we hit it up?
I'll have to work on building up my Twitch presence for this.
Can you guys hear me chewing? Because if so, like I'll mute myself. But
Let us put the Dorito emote.
Very nice. That's good. All right. Is everybody ready to get back to the River of the Dead here? Because I'll swap back over to the right scene. Or do we still
I think
want
so.
to...
I was muted.
Okay. We still want to break, or are we... Everybody ready?
oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you guys have arrived here, very close to the river. Everything you see here is what's there. What would you like to do?
And I was gonna kind of just stand where she is, and not really not go any further. And she'll kind of just be like, if you guys need anything, I'm like 60 feet away. And that's all.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen in 60 feet?
A lot? Just like,
I also say a lot.
No.
I will pat Anari on the shoulder. Well, no, actually, I'll pat her on the hip, I guess, because I cannot reach her shoulder. I'm realizing.
You totally cannot reach her shoulder.
So I won't do that. I'll reach like I'm going to, realize what's happening, stop, and then I'm going to say, "You look like you're pretty hurt from earlier. Still, you can help with that if you'd like."
you don't. She's gonna play like the usual girl. Like she's gonna act tougher than she actually is. Like, no, you should save it for if we actually need it. I'm okay for now, but you've already done enough to help me in the past day, so save it for when I.
I mean, I'm mostly asking you because it's not like Lydian, where he enchants magic words and your wounds heal, or you close wounds with your touch. It's different. So I was asking you out of politeness, really, but you are a member of this party and need to be in good shape to help everyone else.
Okay then. Do you mind explaining what you're going to do, just so I know? And you had that spider thing earlier.
It is the spider thing. Are you afraid of spiders?
No, I am not. I am not afraid of spiders. I do not know what you're talking about. And she's very clearly afraid of spiders. I'm emoting that right now, so you know.
Right. Okay. Well, maybe you could look away then? I don't really have any other healing insect. This is sort of Charlotte's thing. This is the only thing that she does, really.
Okay. If you must. And she sort of just sticks her arm out and is looking away.
Okay. Into my mason jar, take out Charlotte, let her crawl up on her little mechanical arms and start suturing up using some synthetic silk.
Make that healing roll.
I have to actually cast it. I'm so caught up in this gimmick.
It's the best, though. It's so good.
7 hit points.
Thank you. Let me add that.
That's half my spell casting gone! Help!
And Ari's gonna open her eye a little bit after she kind of feels Charlotte pause on her arm, and she's gonna let out a tortured little thank you. Just kind of wait for Charlotte to be.
She's gone. It's
put
fine.
away. Okay.
Process is complete.
Thank you. I appreciate it greatly. And so she might actually.
Well, we can finish.
I wasn't gonna say. You're good.
I think while this is going on, I'm leading Lydian up towards the bank of the river.
Right, and I'm just looking for the spot where I see that these patches are here. Are they ice patches, I assume?
Where are you pointing exactly?
These sort of foggier spots in the water?
Yeah, there's kind of some thin ice floating, with the way that the currents are from this waterfall and this kind of area being more of a lake, they've kind of just they're away from the flowing water, so they're kind of just loose ice, I guess, that's kind of pressed up against the banks at this part.
Gotcha. So yeah, me and Lorraine would just go to the closest bank and prepare to put the water in.
Okay. Where are you going? You can move your token just to.
Let's say, I mean, Lorhan, if you're leading, do you have anywhere to go besides just the nearest bank here?
Yeah, probably right around here.
Yep.
Okay. And what do you do?
I guess like I hold the.
I guess
I don't like how you're smiling right now.
Actually, I say, it's quite cold, and I will cast Mage Hand to like put the bucket into the water.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So it's like a little like kind of like a wine skin or water skin, and it has a cap on it. Because Inari is the only one that has the art for it right now.
So I guess we just take the cap off. We give the mage hand the little satchel thing, and then it dips in the water, right?
Yeah.
So when you try to take the cap off, the cap does not come off.
I say under my breath, Gerudo tricked.
Now,
Wow.
I'm sure that there's some sort of Inari, and I'm gonna call back to her.
What?
Is this vial sealed with something, or is it just hard to get off?
No, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna be quite honest. I do not know. Once again, my mother gave me very little details about how any of this worked and kind of just sent me out. But it's not opening.
No, not really. I mean, we could try further, but I'm afraid of breaking it.
I bet. I think I know what the issue is, and I'm probably gonna have to come down there if I want it to open. Because
I'm just gonna like. Wait. Well, what's the issue? I mean, can I just run back to you and you can open it or something, or what?
I mean, we can try that. That might be better than me going further down, but I don't know if the water will collect after. But I can try opening it. It might just be spell sealed for specific Gerudo.
Then I'm gonna take the pouch and then fly back as quick as I can over to Inari.
She's gonna like grab the pouch, screw it, and just kind of like say like a quick thank you.
Does it undo?
Yeah, when she undoes it, it undoes.
All right.
Ferocious.
All right. Just be careful of Lorhan. He seems a little racist.
What do you mean?
Something about tricks. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. And she's now glaring daggers at Lorhan and just trying to like figure out.
Lorhan's not even looking up at what you guys are doing. He's staring into the water. Yeah, I'm just staring into the water.
This seems like a very roundabout thing, so Lydian's a little bit like, come on, can we like get it moving? I don't want to be in the cold too much.
So what do you do?
Okay, so now that the vial is completely unsealed, I just kind of gesture to Lorhan to cast Mage Hand.
Yeah, so I'm gonna my Mage Hand to put it into the water.
Okay. How long do you keep it there?
Just like a swoop, right?
You want to actually have it? Well, no, like it. Are you guys questioning this out loud?
I mean, we're now back down at the river by ourselves. Like, you don't know.
I can't.
So Mage Hand lasts a minute, so like I guess the full minute.
Okay.
Leave it under, and then pull it back up.
Okay. So the minute passes, and as you retract the Mage Hand to hold the canteen again, you see that the cap is on.
I'm going to hold the vial in my. Go ahead.
Taking like my hand the Lydian.
I'm gonna pat him on the back, and I'm not going to fly. I'm going to walk back to Inari.
With your 25 movement speed.
Very, very slowly with my 25 movement speed, I'm going to walk to Inari.
Inari, it seems there's another issue. They're coming back again.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Wait for me to get there.
While Lydian is walking, Aquila and Inari make another con save with advantage for me, please.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I didn't do it. Just let me.
Nice.
Inari, you're fine.
Well, your good rolls.
Okay, good.
Okay, you guys are fine.
Ooh, nice.
It would appear that Gerudo probably has to go dip it in the water herself.
This does sound like something my mother would have. I'll take. Thank you very much for trying. And she kind of just.
Fascinating enchantment.
It's fascinating, but it's a little frustrating right now, and I'm struggling to find the point of it. But I'll live. And she kind of pats Lydian on his feathery arm as thanks. Yeah, she's gonna have to try to do this, isn't she? This will be.
I mean, you'll be
really
fine.
Fun.
Like, just go ahead forward and.
Is there? I mean, is Lord Hannon still down there?
Yeah,
I'm still.
Okay.
For the icy water.
she's
Mom said it's my turn with the River of the Dead.
She's gonna try to walk closer to like right to where Lord Hannon is. She's gonna look at him, and obviously she doesn't know what he said, so she's not gonna like try to question it. She's just gonna like side-eye him. Do you mind holding my torch just briefly so I don't freeze?
I hold the torch.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll actually help, but we're gonna.
I don't know.
And then she's gonna unscrew the cap. She's going to actually kneel down and just try to fill it. She's gonna keep it there as long as she possibly can before it starts to get too cold for her to handle it. So,
what is your constitution score?
Let me take a look. Real quick. If I do this. So my constitution is 14.
Okay. Yeah, so you can you hold it there. A minute goes by.
Okay. She's probably like I mean, does she remember her mother saying how long she should do it? I'm assuming her mother did not.
She didn't say.
Yep. Thanks, Mom. But she's just gonna probably try to keep it there as long as she can tolerate it. So I don't know if there's like a built-in like how long it would be until she starts to really feel the effects of her hand being this close to like icy cold water.
You're able to you're okay for 14 minutes because you're
okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna hold it there for 14 minutes and she will yank it up after and try to corkscrew it.
Yeah. Closed. It doesn't feel like there's a different weight to it or anything. It feels the same weight.
Nice. Awesome. So she's gonna kind of just attach it to where she's been carrying all her other things, and she'll take the torch back from Lauren and say thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate your help.
So that's been 14 minutes. So I'm gonna say you and Aquila both make 2 con saving throws with advantage.
Alrighty.
Nice. Damn.
Very good.
Alright.
Yep. You guys are fine.
Aquila is slowly getting colder.
It's so realistic.
No, you guys are fine. The torches was a good idea.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But yeah, so now you have a noble canteen full of water from the River of the Dead.
Yeah, nice.
That's
All
it.
right.
You're good.
I am going to be quite honest. I'm leaving this area right now, Lauren. Not sticking around. This is miserable. I have stuff all the time. She's starting to walk at me. She's not even waiting for us, and she's just going right back to the gang.
Anybody doing anything else in the cold here?
I'm just peering up at the mountain because I have some time to kill, just to see if there's anything of interest that we might want to look at. Out of curiosity.
Yeah. Make a perception check. My goodness.
Damn.
Bards.
Guy who sees things.
So
They don't call it eagle eye for nothing.
So you're looking up while you're waiting, and there's a mountain that the water is coming down from, and then there's a second mountain that's taller. And at the mountain that is the water's coming down from, you see some smoke coming from like near the top of it, but that's there's not much there. And then like a little bit like from a campfire. And then on the second mountain with the 20, you can see that there's kind of like a rock formation at the top, but that's it. But other than that, the mountains are pretty still on this like brisk afternoon.
Okay. I mean, I don't really see anything that would be like traditionally out of the ordinary or anything, just kind of like a snowy mountain. I'm used to seeing Hebrew mountains all the time, so no use in like risking anything. Like, I'd rather just get back to, off the snowy part.
Anybody else want to do anything while they're still here?
Shiver slightly.
You got it.
I want to leave immediately.
Okay. Lorhan, are you gonna lead everybody away, or what's the plan here?
It sounds like Inari's leading now, so I'm gonna let her.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Inari would be able to remember the path that we took to get here, she could have lead. I don't know if she will or not. She has to make like a history roll or something.
I mean, Lorhan, you would know that way was not like the quickest way because you did that on purpose.
Oh, yes, I would in fact know that.
Well, Inari's gonna confidently lead the shitty way. Then she's gonna roll the shitty way unless Lorhan says something otherwise.
Can I try to recall what the old man's warning was to see? Because I don't know if there were like a spot we shouldn't go to or multiple spots.
Yeah, make a history check. Super low DC.
History.
Yeah. The old man gave you had two rules in his warning. The first was basically kill any bokoblins that you see, and then the second was stay away from the mysterious shrine door.
Shrine door.
Yeah, I actually want to talk to Lydian about if he knows anything about what the old man meant by that, because he is the history man.
I mean, basically, if the old man said specifically a shrine door, I think I would know that from I would know that from Master Cass's songbook, just like that. Some of the songs that I was taught were just these mysterious locations for the hero to go. and I don't know anything about them. I don't know what they entail, and I don't know necessarily. I didn't even link up that what we saw before was a shrine, but I just know that, like, if the word shrine's been spoken in that song, I would know generally that, like, those are places where the hero needs to go. Is that fair or no?
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about this hero?
Well, it's just,
my family was never one for that sort of legend.
well, there's one. I mean, there's two songs that immediately come to mind, or there's this one song that's right by Rito Village, talking about two rock formations that hold rings in the middle of them. One of them goes, "When a single arrow threads two rings, the shrine will rise like a bird on wings." Another one is the crowned beast, and I'm like flipping to this part in my songbook. It says, "The beast that wears a crown of bone, prancing through the lush green, mount the beast upon its throne, for only then the shrine is seen." And a lot of times the lyrics include something about a hero, and it seems to be pointing the hero of Hyrule towards these shrine structures, and there's multiple of them. Unless they're all one collectively, but they seem to have different contexts for each one. So I don't know what they entail, but do you think that that structure that we saw by the Guardian could have been that?
Perhaps it would be strange for the old man to try and keep us out of something protected by a guardian, unless he has nefarious motive.
Well, I mean, what's your experience with Guardians? Do you think that they're, I mean, from what I understand, something malicious happened to them, and they used to be helpful, but now they're not so much so.
I'm not much a man of history. All I know is guardian, death.
That's fair. I mean, that seemed to be the indication of what happened earlier. Oh well. Well, I'll keep it in the back of my mind.
Perhaps we should keep our eye out for the shrine.
Yeah, and if you don't trust the old man, I mean, I don't want to disturb any sort of structures that's meant for the hero, but I don't know. I think we might need we need to be able to get off this plateau somehow, and I mean, who knows if those shrine can hold additional helpful things for us?
I agree.
What would you guys like to do now?
Can I ask Lo about her map? See if there's a shorter route back to where we started than this long-winded route?
Certainly. Yeah, here. And she'll open up her book and pass it over to you. You can see she's already started sketching like the banks of the river, but she hasn't gotten most of it yet. Really just kind of the one side. But this is what I have so far. Certainly it's not the whole plateau, but it's something.
Yes, it seems like perhaps rather than going the entire clock face around to get back to where we started, we should just finish our rotation around this circle that we've traveled in.
It makes sense to me.
Would you agree?
That does sound way easier.
I suppose it is a viable route.
Lydian looks down at his feet and then trying to kind of traces a circle, and he's like, "Oh, I guess we did go in a circle."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've encountered monsters that way before.
Oh, do you mean the way that we're currently going?
the way that Aquila suggests. I've encountered monsters there before, but with the 5 of us, seeing how we handled that last camp, we should be fine.
Yes, plus, I mean, we're supposed to kill them anyway, so
Right.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Does the route continue through this weather that we are incurring right now?
I would know that it does, right?
Yeah, it does for a little bit, but then it lets up.
I'm still kind of taken aback a little bit because Inari said 2 birds, 1 stone, and that's kind of like a little bit offensive because I like look between me and Lo, and I'm like,
oh my god.
That's fine. I mean, Gerudo are just different, and I'm like slowly starting to believe what Lorhan said about the Gerudo.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just the same.
No, I don't say anything out loud. I just kind of ruminate.
Oh, okay.
All
right. Well,
so I'll tell them that there's more. It's like a little bit longer in the cold than it would be the other way, but we would get out of the cold relatively quickly. Longer.
What time is it right now?
Right now, you guys have been kind of hanging out. It's probably around like reaching 4 p.m.
Right.
You
I don't
guys
think
have
we
been
have much
traveling.
time to take the long route anyway. So any sort of monsters or inclement weather that we'd encounter on the short route is probably a necessary risk. We don't want to be out here at night.
I'd say so. So let's go.
Okay.
I'll start leading them down.
Okay, so I'm going to move you guys back to the cold map, and I don't quite have anything for this area, so what we're going to say is that, Lorhan, you would know that the way to get there is going to be, like, we're going to say this way. Oh, wait, I'm clicking the wrong thing. It's going to be, like, to go east on this map, even though that doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't have a map for it, so we're going to say that.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay, so one second. Okay. So yeah, you guys are gonna start continuing, like, past like the shores of the river. Aquila and Inari just make another one with advantage just to see if any like cold starts setting in as you guys were kind of talking there for a little bit. Perfect.
Yeah, if the torches are like sputtering out, I can spend some more.
No, they're fine. They're good. You guys are good. I'm really glad too. So, yeah, you guys can start making your way east then.
Okay. Let me do that. I mean, do we actually, before I move my specific token, are we doing anything else, or can you just move the entire group like east until we encounter something? Because I think that's currently the plan.
I don't know how to move everybody at once. How do I do that, John?
You can maybe drag and select.
It's not. I don't think it's letting me select. Oh wait, do I have something?
Like click drag, and then that's how I was able to move like groups of baddies.
Yeah.
But we were of course using something different than what we're using right now.
Let's see, I don't feel like it's letting me select all of you. It's not letting me select anybody. Hang on. Why isn't it letting me select anybody? Oh!
Are you on the right layer?
I was not on the right layer.
Yeah, the classic.
Fair enough.
Classic.
I'm like... Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'd say you guys start moving along this way. Get about around here. When... Hang on, I want to change the music.
I think I know.
Oh, please.
Matt and I, we got hit by these a couple days ago.
Did Did you?
I recognize them from the Hebrew Mountains for sure.
I don't know if
I
you
don't
know what
recognize
this
them. I don't know
is.
the horror that awaits us.
Wait, what this is? I was expecting ice keys.
Nope. Hang on. I just want to. I want to change the music to be the snowy music because I don't want
Go
to
ahead.
play enemy music right now. Wait, shoot. Play this. Doot doot skip. Doot doot repeat. Single. Okay. It helps to say it out loud. Okay. So you guys get about there when the layers, the moving of the layers. So annoying.
Moving of the light.
Boom. Boom.
Oh.
Oh.
Boom.
Okay.
Pop up. Roll initiative,
Well, I'm
please.
Oh, Jesus.
As these, like, icy, like, amorphous blobs kind of rise to the surface. Has anybody seen a Chuchu before?
I don't know. I don't think I would have.
Did we encounter any on the way?
You guys did not.
There's a small chance that I would have, but I doubt.
You probably have seen regular Chuchus, but you've just ignored them, really, because they're slow and silly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Silly little fools.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ah, man, I closed out of that. But I have to show off my mechanic for Chuchus. I'm too excited.
I think we can just run past them, guys.
The lob forward mechanic.
What's that?
I think he said the lob forward mechanic.
Come on. I need to... This is so difficult. Okay, cool. Everybody's in there. Let's sort this, because for some reason it doesn't do it automatically. And so, Akila, you're up first. These 3 varying sizes of icy white jellies have popped up, and they're starting to roll towards you guys. What do you do?
What do I do? Probably have never seen these before, but this is the third fight today we're in. We're more of a shoot first, study and then ask scientific questions later mood. So I am gonna just immediately get the flame wick going and launch a bolt at the big boy.
Okay. Make a roll.
Oh, that's not that shouldn't be an advantage because I'm rolling with it, so it should be 11.
11 hits. Absolutely hits. Roll some
I'm only
fire
gonna-
damage.
Yeah, so it should only be the first dice because I think it's a crit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 6 anyway, I believe. Yep, okay. So let me... Ugh, it's so hard to juggle this. Okay, so
And then
that's
I'm gonna
be-
back up.
Good call.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Small ice boy here. What he's gonna do is... What can he do? He starts to to hop in place a little. And takes bounce as a bonus action before using a slam attack on Inari. So it does a 17 hit.
Yep, that hit.
Okay, so hang on, I gotta roll this also. Just to roll that also, because there's additional with the bounce. That is going to be 6 damage. 6 cold
Okay.
damage. That's it for that guy. That's gonna be Lorhannon.
I'm gonna take a couple steps over, and I'm gonna reach out my hand and try to Eldritch Blast the big one.
The big one. Go for it.
16.
Absolutely. Roll damage. 6 force. Okay, you got it.
I'm gonna continue backing up.
Okay, cool. Next small guys go. Okay, so this guy is right here now. He bounded at Inari. The other one, closest one to him, is, let's say, so he can't do that. He's just gonna try and make a slam attack against Lo, actually. Who I did not roll initiative for because I always forget about her. I get it now, John. I get it. Okay. Oh, that is gonna hit, and that's gonna be 2 cold damage for Lo. It's a good thing she was healed up by Inari earlier. Okay, and then big boy. Unfortunately, Lydian is right in his wake right there.
Jesus Christ, that's scary.
What is he gonna do? Yeah, he is going to do a charge bonus action and make a slam action attack against you. So it's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is going to be plus 13 cold damage.
Wow, that was 2d6 and those were pretty low rolls too. So that was 13 cold damage? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
he rolled pretty high for his attack. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
The other one is, yeah.
I'm going to oh wait, it's actually Inari, I think, first.
Do you have a reaction or something
Yeah.
you were going to use?
No, not really.
Okay. Inari, what would you like to do?
Alright, so she might actually use her shield and spear for this fight.
Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, so she's, I don't know, she wouldn't know to, yeah, she would not know how to deal with these, so I want to play it the way that I'm thinking of playing it, 'cause it would not be accurate. So she's gonna have her shield ready, and since she has her shield, she's gonna use her spear one-handed. Neat.
Okay, make an attack. Oh. That does
Oh wait, that
not
doesn't
hit,
yeah.
unfortunately.
So yeah, she's just gonna kind of vibe.
Okay.
Hang out.
So then, too many things here.
Wait, yeah, no.
That is Lydian.
I am going to so basically because these things were very they jumped out of the ground and immediately surprised me. I feel like on our way over I was humming a little melody and maybe plucking at my instrument. And then as soon as they popped up from the ground and this thing slammed in at me, I immediately start panicking and casting a spell with my instrument, which is Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
To try to just blow this thing back as much as I can.
Can you send that spell really quick?
I did.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Wisdom. That's an 11.
Cool. My DC is 12, so.
Yep. So that's 3d6 psychic.
This might be overkill or underkill. I don't actually know. Oof.
Okay. That would be this much then. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to Well, this thing moves before. I'm going to.
Has to take its reaction to move its speed away from him. Well,
Oh, true.
I didn't see that part far.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
I knew there was more to
A
that.
roll to move as far as its speed away from you. What speed did I give this guy? 20. So he's going to try and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. He rolls away towards the river.
And then I'm going to back up 1, 2, 3, 4 away over here. But on my way, I'm gonna give Lo a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
But I'm still strumming my instrument for dissonant whispers and running away from this thing as it's moving far away, and I'm just like strumming rapidly and being like, "Good luck, good luck, good luck."
All right. Before Akila goes, I'm gonna have Lo go because she rolled a 5. Just to put her into the initiative here. She's gonna need that bardic because she's gonna make an attack disadvantage. Her longbow on the guy that attacked her. She's not gonna need it. She's gonna do 8 there. She deals 8 damage by piercing. Wait a sec. Actually, that is 12 damage. Because it's, yeah. So that's that for that guy. He's still up, though. She pierced him really good, like in the eye or something like that, so that is going to be Akila then.
Ooh, I was gonna cast Fairy Fire, but I don't think I should use that. I think it would hurt Akila, or it would hurt Anari as well. So let's not do that. Let's do some more Firebolts, actually. Let's do one more Firebolt at the big guy who's running away.
Get him.
Ooh.
Nope. You melt some snow nearby. as a little some flames kind of trickle out, but don't quite go exactly how you want.
Yeah, that's it for me then.
Okay. That is gonna be Chuchu near Anari. Gonna make another slam attack on you. You have your shield out now. Does an 8 definitely does not hit you.
No, it doesn't hit.
Okay. So he misses. And then that's gonna be Laura Hannon.
I am like Akila. I'm gonna try and hit the big guy again.
Go for it. Absolutely. Roll some force damage. 7. Good. Roll there. Okay, I need to start busting out the calculator. Oh. Actually, I know that number. Okay. Ice Chuchu on Lo is gonna try and get her again. You see. Sorry, my rolls are coming in pretty slow. Okay, that is also gonna hit, and that's gonna deal another 2 cold damage to Lo. My goodness, please roll 20. Please work with me. Okay. Big Ice Chuchu. Is he able to move again? Yeah. So he's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. But he can't reach anybody, so that's gonna be it for his turn. Yeah, he's too slow. Then Lo's gonna do her same thing, and she has that bardic if she needs it.
I'm gonna encourage Lo to disengage, maybe, because I feel like she's gonna get her shit rocked if she does not move.
Okay. That actually matches and hits. So that's gonna be 8 piercing damage, which is another 12. And she actually, on this second shot, it pierces the jelly, and then it starts to kind of like shake. Or it explodes, and now she needs to make a dex save, though. I feel like I'm just playing this game by myself right now.
Oh, you're
But
good.
would Inari also have to make that save?
Yes, Inari, you
Yeah, that's a
actually
good
do.
point,
Thank
yeah.
you. Yeah, make a dex save, please. Low passes.
Okay.
You actually fail that. You're going to take... Hang on, I need to just roll this on myself. You're going to take only 1 cold damage from that. That was a
Alright.
piss poor roll. Okay. So yeah, this guy is no more. If I can delete it. There we go.
Get the right layer. Yeah.
Shut up. Inari, that's your go.
What?
Well, I mean, Jenna,
Might
did
be
you hear what I
smart. I'm
said?
thinking
Did you
about.
hear what I said before about?
No, what did you say before?
I said to Lo. I said I encouraged Lo to get the fuck out of there, so she doesn't get her shit rocked next turn.
Sure, she'll take a...
Is she gonna move? Yeah, away.
Yeah,
from
she'll take some steps back. Heeding your word there. Thank you. Go ahead, Inari.
Yeah, it's tough. I kind of want to, because she's right near this big jelly. You know what? She's gonna disengage.
Action
and
disengage?
She's gonna move. Yeah.
Okay.
And then she's gonna. Let me see if I can move close enough so I can see the. All right. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. She's gonna sit right there.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for me.
Lydian?
I just cast Dissonant Whispers. That's my last spell, I believe. I have cantrips otherwise, but I'm going to just I think I'm gonna I think I will get in front of Lo and then hold the dodge action.
Okay. You've got it. That's gonna go back to Aquila. What would you like to do?
Alright, the LZ is clear. It's time to nuke the area. I am going to... I'm gonna help everyone... I'm gonna give everyone a well-needed hand with this one. And I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Very nice.
So, take my little mason jar full of strange mechanical bugs, pop the lid off, shake it a little bit, and then it glows sort of like blue, like the Guardian blue. And they all sort of swarm out and begin swarming around this area, and a lot of them sticking to the enemies, and sort of it's like lightning bugs or butterflies that have glowing sigils on their wings, and all these sorts of bugs that are just glowing now and pointing out weak spots on the bad guys, pending their dex save.
Okay. Okay, so let me make one for this guy. Big guy rolls a 1.
Okay.
He is a giant blob.
Not nat 1, but he fails hard. And then smaller guy 17.
Okay, so he's fine, but the big guy, everyone has advantage against him now.
Okay, let me take that off of him then. Okay.
And they don't benefit from being invisible. I knew that was a secret Chuchu ability.
Okay, anything else with your turn?
No, and all of my trinkets, all the blue lights just suddenly turns into that sort of like the alert pink guardian color, and I'm just out of juice now. No more spells.
Gotcha. Okay. So as the small Chuchu, it's his turn. Keeping its eyes on Inari and rolling towards her, he once again gives a little hop and lunges at her, making a bounce and slam attack. The attack to hit. He crit on you.
Oh my gosh, these things are insane. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
This is a lot of fun.
I need to do some maths here.
I'm scared. I might actually. This might not be good.
So that's he rolled pretty low though on his own thing. So it's that plus. I mean, yeah, he min-rolled damage there. It's plus that plus bounce. So it's gonna be 9 cold damage for you.
Okay.
You still okay? You still up?
Yeah, I'm good. I got. I have 4 HP left, so
Cool.
a little
Join the club.
bloodied, but we're doing okay.
Join the club.
I'm wearing you guys down with all my encounters. Lorhan,
Right, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the big guy.
get him.
Advantage.
Yes, you do. That's a hit.
Thanks for the advantage.
For force, I'll take that away from him.
3 rolls on the damage.
Okay. He is not looking too great anymore.
Okay.
Some kind of like chunks and like there's some schisms kind of happening in his gelatinous, like icy gelatinous form. That's where he's at. And then it's gonna be his go. Since you have been consistently hitting him with all this force, he's going to roll towards you and then roll really fast with a charge and make a slam attack. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's going to be that plus... Oh, this isn't looking good. Yikes. That's 20 cold damage.
Oh my gosh.
Rip.
Okay.
These Chuchus are like,
Holy. Oh my
what
god.
the hell?
Well, it's just the big guy.
Oh my.
Okay. Lo, seeing that, no longer having a disadvantage because she's no longer at close range, is going to pop an arrow into the big guy. And that is going to hit him. And that's going to be 6 then. 6 piercing damage to the big guy. He's not looking so great.
Don't tell me that this guy splits into 2 guys if he gets down to 0 HP.
That's gonna be Inari's turn.
I mean,
Oh no.
okay, so the options I have here: disengage, have this thing follow me. I can't attack it if I try to engage, so I'm going. You know what? I'm gonna spear this thing. I literally do not care anymore. I
Go for
going
it.
to try to hit
Make
it.
an attack. Get him.
All right. On hand, please.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Nice.
6, and that's piercing, so that's gonna be, what is that, 9. He is looking so bad, barely hanging on.
Oh god.
Anything else?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. I would cast. I did not cast. What was it? Oh wait. You know what I forgot to do? +2 bonus to damage rolls. Because I'm a dueling. My fighting style is dueling. So
You don't have. Oh, that's +2 strength. Okay, so is that your first attack?
yes.
Okay, so then
I think I only have.
Well, either way, that's going to be enough to take him out. He only had 1 HP left.
Okay.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
pull What's that?
No, I was just like, oh, now it's gonna explode.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does explode. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
This could
My
go.
goodness. Oh, that's fine.
Yep.
Oh, phew. Okay.
You're fine. Nothing.
All right. Nice.
Lydian.
That's it for me.
All right. Got no spells left. It's rapier time. Wait a minute.
What?
Big. Lorhannon is currently down.
Mhm.
If I attack it and it blows up, he will instantly be killed.
Yes, that will fail a death.
Good
Yeah, he
catch.
takes 1 death save.
Yes.
Okay. Then in that case, I think I have to try to stabilize him. Right? With a medicine check, I assume.
Okay, make a medicine check.
I don't really have, I can't heal at all. I am out of bardic inspiration, and yeah. So I'm gonna make a medicine check here. Cool, love it.
Not enough. You get down as after Lorhannon collapses, and you try to like get a hold of him, get him back up, but you're not quite sure how right now. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Aquila.
Okay. Wait. Alright. I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm going to extend the arm for the gout of flame for fireball.
Okay.
I'll either get his attention, or I'll kill him, which is better than him getting a free crit on Lorhannon.
Right.
So I'm going to make a firebolt attack.
Yeah, that hits.
14. Okay. Oh, finally. Good
Nice.
actual damage.
That
Damage.
9. Oh my gosh, it's not enough. He does not explode. But it's so close. He is barely hanging on.
I am like gonna actually die, aren't I?
I hope
Here we
not.
go.
No, you're fine. I think
Flame Girl gets his
I think-
attention.
I think Flame Girl, would definitely get his attention because that was the last person that hit him. So
He is pretty dumb. All right, here we go.
I need a death save.
Big death save.
no one's in chat. 19. All right, let's go.
Good.
That's right.
Success.
Big man's turn, right?
Yes. Turns to face Fire Girl. But he's not far away enough to make a charge, so he's just gonna roll up and just make a slam. 22 hit. It's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be 11 cold damage.
Okay.
How you doing?
Still alive.
Okay.
Okay. And oh man.
I've got some HPs.
Hopefully Lo can put this away. Let me see. Yes? Yes, she does. So Lo makes looses another arrow at this giant ice Chuchu, who then starts to like tremor and explodes. But instead of making a dexterity save, Aquila, what you see instead is it explodes, but oh man, come on.
Oh, no.
Two smaller Chuchus appear in its place. And that's gonna be it for Lo. And Nari, that's you. There are
Alright,
two
let's,
small Chuchus now where the large one once stood.
Oh, wait. I think I can actually... One. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. No. Having issues. There we go.
What are you gonna do? Throw your
Okay.
spear or something?
Well, it has like a 20-foot range.
Okay.
So, she's going to, before she does that, do something real quick first. Just gotta pull it up. Melee weapon. This is a dumb question. Does a spear count as a melee weapon?
It does
For
if
all
you use
intents
it
and
like a melee
purposes.
weapon.
So like,
So I'm just smacking it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hand
so
to hand.
it should work then.
Well, no,
Why
if
are you
you
asking about that, Sarah?
if you throw it, that's a ranged attack, not a melee attack. Yeah, so that's gonna be a ranged attack, isn't it?
So I was under the impression, maybe I'm not sure how spears work
Melee weapon
necessarily,
attack.
but like when you like the spear's long enough where you can hit it without having to throw it long ranged. So I'm it's weird.
Does it have
It's got
a
like
10-foot reach?
Yeah, I think it's like 20, and then I think if you throw it, it becomes like
You do not have a
60.
20-foot spear. No. That's saying
Wait,
you can
then
throw
That's
it
the
20 feet,
range.
and then if you can throw it 20 feet, and then the maximum range is 60 feet. You can't throw beyond that. If you throw further than 20 feet, you have disadvantage.
Okay. The Roll20 website should do a better job of clarifying how weapons work. Okay, well then I don't want to switch. You know what? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Actually, I can't hit it then. Yeah, she's gonna throw it.
Okay.
So she's not gonna do Divine Smite then. Let's see, real quick. Just if there's anything else I can do real quick, since that's not... Yep, cool. The only other thing I have that I could use that would not be compelled duel is another smite. So she's gonna throw that one spear. Let me throw it.
Okay.
Okay.
How does that differ? You know, I'll say. I mean, either way, even if you take anything out of it, that's gonna hit it. Absolutely. So go ahead.
She just
Okay.
switches her strength with Dex. So I mean,
Yeah,
she's
it would still. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It would still hit. Okay, so it's gonna
So
be
7 plus 2 then, since I still dueling. It's like I think it's like
I think it needs to
Only
be
melee.
unless that's
used as a
melee.
melee
Let me check.
attack. Because
Oh,
there's
this
a
is such
separate
bullshit.
fighting style for ranged weapon. Like thrown weapon fighting is a different style.
Well, this is good anyway, because I don't want to get near it, because I'll end
Oh,
up
well,
going down. So it's probably
so
you 7. Yeah, 6,
7. So that's gonna be 11 piercing damage. Which is just not enough to get this guy quite. But he's not looking good. And then that's Lydian.
I'm just going to continue the medicine check because I don't want to be the last person to touch these things. I have 4 HP, so
yeah, 21. He is stable.
Let's go.
Still 0 HP, but stable. No more need for death saves.
Can I kind of like move him away from the ice choo-choos a little bit, like towards down and to the right a little bit, or no?
I'd say make an athletics check to see if you can drag him. I don't feel like pulling up any rules. I don't quite know. I think that's good enough to me. I mean, that's good enough for me. You can probably move him like about 10 feet or something like that.
Also, this should have been the Jack of all trades should have been included in that. It's not, right?
Oh, I mean, either way. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can move him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like half your movement speed, so like 10 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna drag him towards low a little bit and let
Mhm.
these guys up north deal with them.
Yep. And that's gonna be Aquila. I'll move him. Here you go.
Yeah.
Alright, I am just going to do the classic.
You
On
got
the
it.
one south of me.
Okay, roll damage.
Oh,
That sucks. It's only gonna be 6, so this one's still looking pretty good.
alright, and then I will shift around so that maybe only one can.
Oh, I didn't
only
roll
one.
initiative for these guys. Oh, I hate myself. Okay, hang on.
Excellent.
1. And another one. Another one. 10 and wow. That's a 0. Because they have minus.
So I think they exploded. They exploded after Low's turn, so they can just.
After low. So,
Yeah.
So the one with a 0 would have gone after Lydia.
But it's fine because honestly, it makes sense to me that they haven't yet. But that's Lorhannon. You can't really do anything. Do you want to say or anything? You can't talk right now. You're unconscious, but just.
So
Here's your
so
turn.
I just can't do anything.
No,
But I'm not dying.
You're not dying anymore.
Okay.
You're just knocked out right now.
Okay.
But yeah, everything is good now. So then it's gonna be Low. She's gonna shoot the small one on the right that just got impaled with a spear. You see how she does here. Come on. It's definitely a hit. Oh, and that's whoa, a lot of damage. Is that the max? Yeah, she maxed on damage. Okay, so she shoots an arrow, kills this one right here, but nobody is within 5 feet of it, so it just kind of explodes and then it's a little icy puddle. Inari, there's one guy left.
Okay. I currently do not have my spear on me, so it would probably take an action for me to get my
Does not.
glaive out.
You can take your glaive out.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. All right.
I also feel like you could probably run up to it and grab your spear out of the ground, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but
Here's
I'm gonna
exactly
go
where
with
it was.
Let me read really, because I think I have misread something. I would like to make sure that I am. Okay. So, let's see here. Wait. So I have been made aware of the reason, and I forgot that was currently a thing. So, 5. Okay, and then she is going to she's gonna cast Divine Smite again, since she can actually make a melee attack.
You have to be one closer.
It's ranged.
Oh, ranged? Okay, then yeah. I don't think you can divine smite on range.
I keep forgetting that. Ignore me. So I'm just gonna hit it with.
You're gonna throw your glaive?
I was told that someone communicated to me that it was a ranged weapon.
If you step 1 foot closer, you can hit it with a melee attack.
Okay,
yes, it's a reach weapon.
I got confused. So I'll hit it.
Now you can divine smite.
Cool. So I'm gonna do that first, and then extra damage is 2d8. Right.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You kill it. You bring your glaive down on it, and it just kind of pops. But since you're not within 5 feet, you don't catch any of the blast of it, and it is No more. Kaput.
I hate these Chuchu so much.
Do you love
Oh
my
my
balanced
gosh.
encounters, guys?
No, it's good. We're level 2, so like we're gonna get
It's so hard.
beat up a little bit.
Did you see
Oh
how
gosh.
it reproduced? It split mid combat. It was incredible.
Yeah, that
really incredible.
was really, really incredible. A lot of
Right,
fun.
we should probably get out of here now while all of us are still alive.
Yeah, everyone's okay. Let's just book it while we can.
Brandon's still unconscious on the ground.
Oh, he's still
Yeah.
unconscious?
Does anybody have any healing whatsoever?
I used all my healing.
Totally fine. I did
yeah.
too.
Oh.
Man, we just need a very strong player to carry Lorhannon now.
Yeah, I mean, he won't have to make con saves in the cold, but let's just like carry him through the cold, I guess. We'll maybe like split him up between 2 people and then just keep along on our way. If at all for any reason, we like another Chuchu comes up or some sort of other enemy comes up, we can just book it back the other way out of the cold, right, to try to escape them.
If any of us are splitting carrying him, it's gonna be you and me,
Yeah.
Lydian, because none of us can split carrying it with Inari because we're not tall enough to split carry it.
Or like
Inari can hold
I
his
could
head
just-
and then his feet can rest on our shoulders as we walk behind Inari.
How heavy is he? Like, how much does Lorhannon
He's a
weigh?
full-grown human being.
Yeah, but I'm just checking because like
Lorhannon is around 170 pounds. He's
Inari's
a full-grown.
strong, but I don't know about that.
Wow.
I'll support his head, guys. Don't worry.
All right, I'll try to like get underneath and get his body.
The 3 of us, Lo, Lydian, and I can carry him.
Fine, I'll lead them. So she'll take her torch and sort of just head out in the direction that we were going.
Okay,
Let's go.
You guys pick up Lorhannon and start carrying him, and you're able to get past this cold, snowy region, finally. But before you do, I guess you guys don't have torches anymore?
Well,
Probably not.
I mean,
you probably had to
feel
put
like
him down to...
Inari would.
No, I feel like Inari would like. She could
I also
hold her
have
head in one hand and a
torches.
torch in the other. Like,
Well, she
I
pulled out a shield at
I'm
one
not-
point.
Yeah, I do have torches on me, so like I could light their one really quick, for myself. But you guys wouldn't be able to hold one, so that might be a little.
Yeah, I can't, but Inari can have one.
Okay, so that's going to be 1 regular roll con save for Aquila and 1 with advantage for Inari.
but if we stick together in a group, wouldn't the torch be close enough to Inari and Aquila?
For
Like
just
the same-
for the sake of this right now, I guess, because you haven't had one for a little while, Aquila, huh?
No, definitely not.
But you're fine.
Ooh,
And
we're right
Inari
on the
is
knife
fine
there now.
also.
If we make any more, guys, I'm gonna get less than 10 next time. I've just been trending down.
You
Okay,
guys
well let's
good.
huddle all around so that the people who need torches around them can get torches around them, and then
Yeah.
around Lorhannon's body.
And I can't
Be fine.
wait until I wake out of my unconscious state.
Yeah. So who has like a hand on Lorhannon?
Me and Lo and Aquila, I think, and then
I'm just
Inari
kind of
is holding a torch close to everybody in like a pack formation.
Okay. I'm gonna have those touching Lorhannon make a... Those trying to carry him. Done.
just drop Lou.
Hang on, I need to see a character sheet. Because I need to see all of the skills, otherwise I can't remember them. Make perception checks for me, please.
The people carrying
Everyone?
him?
The people carrying Lorhannon. Oh, investigation. Sorry.
Ah,
Oh, even better.
it was a crit.
Sorry. I know. Investigation. One second.
Let me try to roll athletics again, just out of curiosity. It's so weird because, like, investigation, I'm not proficient in investigation, and it gave me the bonus, but then athletics didn't.
Okay. So, Lydian, you don't really notice anything, but Akila, there's something off.
Just off in general?
Hang on.
Like, does he feel cold? Like he's not alive anymore?
Hang on. I'm trying my best.
What's on at this point, honestly?
Am I getting whispers right now? Is that what's going on?
Sorry. Come on, man.
Is there an evil food demon in my head telling me to kill a doctor that I'm working with?
The blood moon rises and the Chuchus come back.
Brutal. We're about to get wrecked.
Okay. So, I mean, Lorhannon, what would Akila notice? Honestly, I'm gonna kind of chalk it up to you because, yeah.
I don't think it's high enough. Like, that's fine. I'm not really paying super attention or anything.
So, Aquila would notice. So which part of me is Aquila holding?
I don't know.
I think the legs, right? Because I'm getting, like, the... Well, I mean... So, wait, I guess...
We're probably doing, like, your left shoulder, Lo's right shoulder, my right shoulder. Or left shoulder. Like that sort of, like, formation to carry him.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'll say leg then.
I'll say, like, midsection torso.
It doesn't really matter which section you're holding, because you pick me up and what you would expect to be like the weight distribution is like not right.
Guys, he's 5 Chuchus in an old man costume.
Like the weight distribution, like it feels like there is some weight where there is nothing.
Interesting.
It feels
I'm
like there's
keeping that in mind.
It feels like there's some weight when there is nothing. I don't...
Only you know.
Aquila clocks this and understands what that means and keeps carrying him.
Is that like an invisible item of some kind?
I don't know. Did you make an investigation check with a 14?
No, I sure didn't. But if you're saying like, okay,
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
All right. Well,
I am not saying a single thing.
so if you don't say anything, I'll just be. Do I notice? I don't notice this at all.
No, you
Carrying him?
don't.
You don't know.
Okay. Lo definitely does though.
Okay.
Alright, so the secret is out.
She noticed more than Aquila.
Very much more.
Okay. Then,
She rolled a 21 on investigation.
Then I guess I'll just message you what Lo notices.
Okay.
Does Lo say anything or no?
Well,
I don't know. It depends on what she what she learns.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. He's unconscious.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
it's interesting that he's unconscious. I mean, like, we saw him
It's
get absolutely
interesting that
bodied.
he's unconscious and that this is occurring is what's interesting.
I gotta make things a little mysterious for everybody. Come
They
on.
are. It's very mysterious and very cool.
Thank you.
Lydian's like, oh, this is a normal person. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening.
Aquila and Lower just like,
This is a normal water
It's not
skin.
right.
Clearly, this will open for me and hold water.
Yup.
I feel like y'all don't tell us things.
I've known you guys for 24 hours. I
Clear. I
So-
saved
so-
your life earlier.
As you guys
That was
all
one secret.
get together, like, to try and, like, pick up Lorhannon, Aquila, you clock that something's a little off with the weight distribution, and you probably also notice that Lo kind of is just like, and kind of shakes her head and just continues to carry. But yeah, so you guys proceed the way that is kind of like the empty void on Lo's map. And she can't draw the map as you guys go now that she's helping carry Lorhannon. But you guys end up... Oh, come on. Come on, Jenna. Can you all... Do I have you all on this? Okay, I do.
Yeah.
You get to, like, the top of a hill. Like, it's a small slope. It doesn't require much of anything. And from below, you can see, like, the Temple of Time. There's a path that kind of winds down to it. And that's where you're at right now. You're kind of on the cusp of this, like, wintry space, and it kind of cuts off at a certain point as you get further away from the river.
oh, thank goodness.
Indeed. We should make a camp.
Let's maybe we get down there. It's just a place a little warmer, and then we set up. What? Yeah, like Jenna. What time of day would it technically be? Is it starting to get late, or is it still kind of
The
sunny
sun's
out?
starting to set.
Okay,
But it's
yeah.
not like it's not quite sunset, but it's definitely starting to be sunset.
Awesome. Let's definitely let us go and get Lorhan settled. Yeah, but
Should we go in? Should we
that
go in the
happen.
temple? Because we
I
know
don't
it's like a
know.
little bit safer, or should we just kind of set up camp?
It would certainly be safer from the elements and Keese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Can we get
What's
down to the
wrong?
Temple of Time in a short amount of time?
Oh yeah. You're able to get there, but as like by the time you'd get there, like it would be like the dark would starting to set in. I'd say
Gotcha.
because you are moving kind of slow, trying to carry an unconscious